girl and myself. And shout out to my sister, but fuck everyone else. I never faked a smile, I said exactly how I felt. And I still feel the same, I don't need anybody's help. You tried to dumb me down until my music had no purpose. You tried to make me blend in with the people in your circles. You tried to change my style and make my music more commercial. And after all these years, I'm even more controversial, bitch.
I showed up, no one invited me, nah. If you mad, try and tell me I should leave, haha. I showed up, now we gon' see la la. What happens when you try to stop me? Hello Hollywood, put your hands up in the air. If everybody's good, then nobody's getting hurt. Hello Hollywood, I'm here. Hello Hollywood, I'm here.
Jayne,
Glenn, good afternoon.
how's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Better today than yesterday, anyway.
Yeah, I got a little
I mean,
rest. Yeah.
and my head's a little scattered because everybody else was going squirrely earlier. But you know, other than that, I got what I had to get done. It was down to the wire, and we're behind. But hey, it is what it is. It's not easy. Me and you were up till, what was it, like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, fucking going through voice notes.
Yeah, for me it was like 5 in the morning. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it's ironic because in some strange way, it's still like we're working for the rabbit.
Oh no, it is crazy. It's crazy. Doesn't it seem like that?
Yeah, ironically, it is because of all
It's
the work
like,
we're
fuck.
putting into it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, fuck everything that everybody else is hearing. We're gotta hear it twice because we're loading a reel for the next day, and it's like now that we just did this, this video we're about to play just uploaded like minutes ago.
Yeah.
And after we close this up, be up half the fucking night again, loading more fucking shit for the next time.
Yeah, well,
You know,
it's a job working for the rabbit.
and people are like, I want this and I want that. It's like,
Wow.
fuck, y'all gonna have to wait. Like I'm having a hard enough time keeping up as it is, and everything else is going on over the other end of the fucking drama scene over there, Tracy and Katie. So I mean, obviously, I'm all ears over there watching both of them, like thinking, what the hell are these two up to?
Yeah.
But it's entertaining. I gotta laugh at this shit. This is fucking funny ass shit to me. This is funny. I'm staying out of it. I think I look at them both. I'm like, yeah, I think y'all got this. I'm just watching. That's all. I'm watching and downloading. That's all I can do at this point.
Exactly.
I don't know. Man, y'all are fucking, y'all are 10 months behind, but you know, again, still, but you know, go ahead, do your thing.
They just
I
don't
gotta
realize,
laugh at it.
yeah, what you're sitting on over there. And it's like, it's not like you can go, oh, just let me get that for you because you want this. No, there's tons of stuff. It's just, it will come as it comes.
Oh, there's something for everybody. So we got CEO in the chat. We got Max in the chat. We had Kat in the chat. I don't know if she's still here.
Hi, CEO.
And
Hi, Max.
CEO, I tell you, there's rumors floating around on the YouTube streets about CEO. Did you hear that?
No, what?
Oh, it's fucking gone viral in the back chats.
No, what have I missed?
Oh, CEO, she fell asleep yesterday during our show. Yeah, she's saying she's doing damage control though, saying it wasn't me and you that made her fall asleep. She got tired of listening to the rabbit. So, but yeah, that's the rumor on the street. She fell asleep during our show.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's gone all viral now. It's all over the place.
Yeah, can't stop it now.
Yeah. So make sure everybody checks her pulse tonight. Make sure she's still fucking kicking.
Yeah.
I have to check in on her.
Yeah, don't hear from her. Say, you know, tap her on the door. What's up, CEO? Are you in there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she had to go to bed, or they had to go to bed early. Oh, good grief.
Yeah. So yeah, you ready to play the showdown?
Yeah, might as well.
Man, there's some juicy fucking voice notes today, and a lot of it's the UK shit, but it's fucking funny.
It is a lot of the UK shit, but there's a lot of stuff.
More druggy shit.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff that Penny's going to be saying though that is pretty, wild that people will really
Doxing,
enjoy. Yeah.
doxing, contacting people's parents, stuff like that. Juicy stuff. But she's not a troll. Remember that, guys. It's not a troll. She's just fucking rescues rabbits and does paranormal. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jayne are a bunch of liars.
Yeah, that's what it is. But sorry, I'm like zoning out suddenly. The
All
cat
right,
wants
so
the cat wants something here, so I'm trying to. Okay,
all right, so give me
not
a
to sound
second.
like Gizmo, Gizmo.
Yeah, don't start that shit.
Yeah. No, stop me if
Jesus
I
Christ.
do.
Man, we even hear that in some of the fucking voice notes. It's like, ah.
Oh yeah,
All right,
it's almost,
so
there's a pattern to it almost.
I gotta cover up this fucking screen before I can play it as while I was recording these voice notes to put them into a video today, fucking my phone was blowing up and I've got text messages all over this. So, I mean, it's voice notes and I gotta put a banner over it because I don't know the timestamps of when these fucking voice notes, when my text messages blew through and Telegram messages blew through while I was screen recording. So
Mhm.
that's what you get. That's what you get. Everybody was going squirrely. There was they thought we were under attack.
That's funny.
Something crazy's going on in your chat. Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah,
You weren't the only one. Okay, so we got to go to here.
yeah,
And
it'll be time for rabbits too. That's for sure. I didn't
okay,
though.
so
For once, I didn't come through.
no, I think you were the only one that listened. Everybody else was fuck. Well, I mean, you probably got it anyway, so you probably knew, but
Yeah.
they were like, everybody else was. What do you see on my screen right now?
Truth bomb.
Okay, cool.
That's what I
I was
said.
seeing something else on my end,
Yeah,
but
something dropped real quick, and I don't know
yeah.
what that was. I couldn't tell. I'm
Okay,
sure.
tell me if you got sound.
Yeah, I got sound.
No, do you hear Penny's voice notes?
Oh no, I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
No,
Now
what's happened
What?
is a
Yeah.
few weeks ago, right,
You hear
when
it?
Nick's was
Now I
really
hear it.
going up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can hear it. Cool. All right, so we're gonna hit fucking play on this and let it play. And tell me if you want to interrupt because with this, I don't think this is gonna mute us, so you can just speak up. I got my headset on.
Oh yeah, different than last night. Okay,
Yeah. So you good?
I'm good.
Let's go.
Going at Moon. No, a couple of months ago when Nick's was really going at Moon. Moon said even Moon had had enough of Nick's. Like they've both been at me for 2 years now. And basically what happened was Moon said to Nick's, look, it's getting really boring now. Because even the biggest hater of me will eventually get bored. Because Nick's, all she talks about is me. Me. It's constantly Penny all the time, right? And even though Moon fucking hated me because I didn't trash her daughter who's trans. I basically, we were talking about trans in Hollywood. Underbelly was on panel. And I was on the Curious Bunny. This was about 3 years ago. We were talking about all the transgenders in Hollywood. We weren't talking about her daughter. I didn't even know she was watching. She never used to come into the Curious Bunny streams. She only used to come into the Penny Bunny streams because of the animals. So I didn't even know she was watching. But I know she's got a 30-odd-year-old son that's turned into a girl, right? Post-op and everything. So I was basically talking about the Hollywood stuff, and we were laughing, right? Some of them, how obvious they are, yeah. She was listening to that, and she got all upset. So she left me a really angry voice note and blocked me. I didn't have time to say anything back. She unblocked me a few days later, and I apologised. I said, look, I didn't know you were watching. Didn't mention your daughter. I didn't even think. It wasn't even something I even think about. I wasn't thinking, oh, I hope Moon's not watching this. It was just, you know, and it wasn't talking about her daughter. We were just talking in general how there's a lot of them in Hollywood, and she, you know, and I didn't know she was watching. Anyway, so we sort of smoothed it over, and then, but she had left my Telegram group. I've had a Telegram group for years, just for the regulars. It's still there now. I very rarely go in it though. I think Jayne's in it, and she'd left the group. This is how it all happened. She'd left it in a hump before we'd smoothed it over, and there was only 15 people in that group, maybe less, either 11 or 15. I can't remember which was the number. So I went in the group, and so it said Moon has left. Give me one sec. It said Moon has left, and people were saying to me, like all the regulars from years, like Cynthia Cliff and Sid, and people that I've known for years, were saying, "Where's Moon gone? Why has she left?" Because it said she'd left the group, and I said because her daughter is transgender, and she's got the ump. Because we were talking about transgender. Now, at that moment in time, I thought that everybody knew her daughter was transgender. Obviously, my people didn't, but the circle that she was in, which was the Jupiter and all these patriot people, they started off as patriots. Now they just argue all the time. The UK community, I thought everybody knew because people would say I found out her daughter was transgender from somebody else, not from her. Everybody knew. So I didn't say anything nasty about her daughter. I've still got the message. I said, you know, her daughter's transgender. She's got the ump. She's upset. That's all I said. And then that lodger, that cunt lodger who you keep seeing around, he used to be all right. And he was in my group, and he screenshot that and sent that to Moon. So Moon took that as me slagging off her daughter, and she went absolutely ape, and she was screaming at me. She was sending my friends messages saying how she's going to get me, and I'm a vile, fat, ugly slag. She's got BPD. I've got BPD, but nothing like that. She flips and says the most vile things and sees absolute red.
Did you hear what you just said?
Uncontrollable, and something like that just sent her nuts.
Glenn?
Oh, yeah, just
what was
one
that?
second.
Okay.
Oh, that's kids outside, sorry. Anyway, then what happens is...
Yeah, what'd she say?
Oh, that Moon has BPD and she has BPD. Which I think she's made public before, but you know, that was an interesting fact.
See, a lot of the UK stuff that they talk about in these voice notes, we might get one thing, me and Jayne, but there's a lot in there we don't get, so maybe other people from the UK will get. I don't know.
Yeah, some of the
Penny dropped. Yeah, Penny dropped a lot of fucking UK shit in our group, and we'd have no idea why. We never fucking jumped it or never cared about it for the most part.
Yeah, and unfortunately, being around a couple of years, she keeps going about things, and some of the stuff I remember hearing names over and over. Not that I went into any of the groups. A couple of them I did because she'd send me links wanting me to go in, and you know, all of a sudden I get a Telegram message from her saying, "I'm in this, channel, Jayne, come on over." You know, and I go over there to that channel or whatever. But so I know a few of them that she's talking about, but it wasn't like I was really involved or interested in being in them at all. Yeah.
Oh, she sent me to some crazy, stupid places at times too. Think, what the fuck am I doing, man? I got real shit to do today. Like, fuck. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. No, get involved in this drama. It's like, no, I really don't need that. You know, I've got enough. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. And there will be a lot of names. And then she also mentioned earlier in there that, well, Moon was in this group and it was a Telegram group. And she said, I think Jayne's in there too. And yes, because she threw me a message too.
It's a secret that that Moon and Penny are like, you know, kind of under the sheets at this moment. Like nobody
Yeah.
knows that they're, you know, I'm not saying they're back together, but there's some things, there's some deals going on. There's some definite fucking, what did she call it in there? Thanks
Well,
for the ammo. Thanks for the ammo.
yeah,
There's some fucking ammunition deals going on, folks.
yeah, that's coming up where she says that. But yesterday, she said, well,
Oh
we're
shit.
frenemies. Remember, her and Moon are frenemies.
Yeah.
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 So,
My God.
because this isn't
Oh.
actually, we got to say again, in chronological order, because it was just all grabbed, you know, Glen grabbed, and it kind of in a way is going a little bit backwards, and that, you know, the newer is sooner, but not necessarily. It's all just kind of thrown in there. So, you know, you guys got to figure out the chronological order.
You
Yeah.
got to think, we grabbed this shit in the middle of the night in a hurry because we knew Penny was fucking book burning. So we were grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. Like it took us forever to grab this shit, and we had to
You
do
did.
it in a hurry because she was shutting shop, man. She was shutting everything down because all these groups, who owned them? Penny. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? All of these fucking groups. So it's
all
just
of
a
them.
click of a button, she could shut everything the fuck down. You know what I mean? So we
Yeah.
had to move fucking fast. And then once we had a copy of everything, then Jayne went and blocked her.
Yeah. And I went and burned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but
Yeah.
so
It's
anyway, there
fucking
will be
funny.
a lot of UK names that are brought up. There's more in there too, but you know, trust me, there's more. Just wait. But I wanted to kind of bring up that point.
Let's let's roll the tape.
Yeah, let's move on.
Is she'll go, and then she joined back in with Nix because her and Nix had fallen out a few years before, and Moon was sort of like helping me against Nix. But because of that, Moon got back in touch with Nix, and they joined up again, right? So for 2 years, people were sending Moon stuff saying that I've been trashing Moon's daughter, saying nasty things. But no, there's no evidence of that. And Moon rang the police on me twice about this. I even went to the police and took the screenshot and said, "How is this abusing her daughter?" It literally says she's left the group because she's took the ump because we spoke about transgenders in Hollywood. I never mentioned her daughter or anything, didn't mention her name, wasn't even there. It wasn't even something I mentioned. Anyway, and it's just blowing up from that. So since then, there's people been saying to, "Oh, Penny's saying this about your daughter." There's no evidence of any of this because it hasn't happened, right? So she's seen red, and she has spent the last 2 years doing panels, going on Cones, going on Malibu's, doxing my address, terrorising me, leaving voice notes to Nix. That's what Nix was playing, apparently slagging off my son. But I know what Moon's like. I know how she, you know, when you just know somebody, I know how she works. And if you call it a day with her, you call it a day with her. And unless I start going around and slagging her off and do something to wind her up again, she won't do it. And her and Nick have fell out big time. And I don't think they're ever going to be friends again now. I really don't. Because the things that they've said to each other, and Nix hates anyone who supports Jews. And when the October 7th happened, Moon came out and posted an Israel flag and said it stands with Israel. And Nix seen absolute red. And Nix hates anything to do with Jews. So she just hates her. And she hates Easy as well. So because Malibu's fell out with Yaxley, it suits Nix to fall out with Malibu as well. And Malibu gets on with Moon and Easy. So Nix has wanted to draw the line between all and jump into that big club where all my friends are. All my friends hate Moon, right? So now she's infiltrated that group to isolate Moon because she thinks, right, Penny hates Moon, Moon hates Penny, that's done. So Nix is thinking, I'll infiltrate all the channels that I go into, right? And I'll make sure that they turn on Penny. But because me and Moon have made a truce, it's messed up Nix's plan. So Nix is now trying to get me trying to get all these people who hate Moon. She's telling them that I've made friends with Moon, and they're like, what? So that's why it's all the trouble that's gone on. So I know what Moon has done, right? I know all this anyway. But, you know, where does it end? I just said to her, I said, I know what's gone on, and it's just exhausting. And she said, I know, and we both apologised to each other. And it's just done. It's done, right? So playing old messages from 2 years ago isn't going to do anything. It's not going to change anything. So I've said to her, the best thing you can do now is just ignore them all, do your gaming, make peace with who you can, so you've got less enemies. And I said, and I'm going to be doing a stream soon with you, and I'll put a few things straight. Like, I'm going to show that screenshot, but I'm going to cover up Jack's face. But I'm going to show that screenshot, and I'm going to say, look, that's the account, not OnlyFans, not the one that Malibu did. That's the account. Nobody knows who it is, but I've got my suspicions. That's what I'm going to say. I've been told it comes from a certain group without naming anybody. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be really careful. And she's going to come and watch, and she's going to send the link out, but she's not going to comment or anything like that. So she says we mustn't comment in each other's stuff. We'll just keep it all on the D-low. And she's going to like slip me things, do you know what I mean, that could help with Jack. And it was me that said to her, I don't want you to do this statement, because she said to Bleeding Heart weeks ago in private, I think this is wrong now, because Yax has been building this website and adding stuff to it all the time, and so has Tracy been working with them all, and Trollope. And what's happened is that Nick Moon was in this group, and they were passing around photos of children, not just mine. They were passing around children's photos.
All right, I'm jumping in right there. I never seen this website.
No.
I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but all the bullshit she dropped in this chat, okay? I never seen this website, what she's talking about. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying I didn't see it.
And I didn't either. It was not something privately she sent to me either.
No, she'll tell you all about it, but but where is it? Like, I have no idea. And there's talk about it. You're gonna hear Moon talk about this website. So there's two separate people talking about this website. Which, once again, me and Jayne are fucking. Jayne's American, I'm Canadian. Most of this shit from over in the UK. In one ear and out the other. Like, we didn't give a fuck about it, really. I mean, certain things, I liked watching Tyrone D and Vinny Vids fucking like on the Seaside Mark shit. I thought that shit was funny as hell, you know what I mean? But a lot of the UK stuff, I don't get it. I don't get all the old beefs and all that shit. It's over my fucking head, you know what I mean? I have a hard enough time keeping up to who everybody is as name-wise.
That's why we need some of that red string to follow everything, because
we need a lot more red string.
It'll get worse. It gets more convoluted.
I think, to be honest with, there's funny shit that's about to be played, or Katie and Tracy, what she says and shit of that. Even what she says about Tiffany and stuff, there's funny shit. But honestly, I think the UK shit that she's talking to us about is gonna fucking light fire over there. I don't know why, but it's Penny. Even though I don't understand these voice notes, some of them that she's saying, I think she's gonna start fires.
Probably will.
With this shit. I don't know why, but
be blowing
she's definitely she's definitely a motherfucking chat whore, man. From one chat to the next, like, fucking must be the same fucking forwarded message all fucking day, man. Like, she's just all over the place.
Well, that's why in those messages last night, you could always hear something running in the background.
Hey, the whole time I was in that group, did I ever drop something from another group in that group?
No. I didn't either.
I never drop shit from other group. Penny all the time from other groups, bringing shit in, like, all the time.
Well, maybe
I never dropped one fucking message from another group ever.
The only thing I may drop it would be a link because remember she wasn't subbed to anybody, so I might drop a link to
but that's a link to a
that's it.
YouTube video. That ain't
Yeah,
nothing, no. I'm
yeah,
talking about like go from a different group and drop
I
something
know.
into that group. Like how she slipped fucking Moon's messages into our group.
No,
What the fuck that
no,
does got to do with us?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like how the fuck else did I get
yeah,
them? Moon didn't send them to me.
right. And
Yeah,
I
and
certainly didn't supply
these
anything.
ain't
Yeah.
something she sent to you. This is something she put in the group. All of these messages that you're hearing right now all came from the group, not personal to Jayne.
No, yes, right. Yeah, these
Yeah,
are all
yeah,
to the
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And
That's
we didn't drop
that's
anything
Scummy
like that in
Bunny.
there. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't scummy bunny. I
Man,
didn't. I didn't drop anything privately to her either. You know, that was it. You know, we
do you know
worked as
how
a group.
do you know how you catch a unique rabbit?
A unique rabbit. No,
Yeah,
what?
you sneak up on them. Let's play this fucking tape.
Oh, unique. God, that's corny.
So she said, enough's enough now, I'm stepping away. So she said, it's wrong what's happening. Like, yeah, I threatened it, but I didn't do it, is what she said. I never did it. So, anyway, so she's got this inside knowledge. Now, as long as I don't do anything to fuck her off, and as long as she doesn't do anything to fuck me off, the truth is fine. And when people say to me, why the fuck are you talking to her after what she's done? I'll say, look, I'm not a friend. I'm just not her enemy anymore. Because I'm sick of it. And at the end of the day, it will send me, it's just going to make people mentally ill if you're constantly focusing negative shit. Like, how many times has Tiffany drew a line with Katie, all the shit that's happened, and then Katie always shits on her again. Well, let's give this the chance. If she shits on me again, then that's it, isn't it? But I don't think she will, because she's given me too much stuff. She's given me her phone number and everything that she's changed, and her email address. Why would she do that? Right, she ain't got mine. So that's it anyway. So that's how Nix and that knew she was going to do this statement, because she said it in private, and that bleeding heart played the private messages a couple of weeks ago, and it was Tyrone D that sent me a message last week or the week before, an email, and said, Penny, do you know they're talking about you on Easy, saying that Moon's going to do some statement for you? And I said, no. And he says, it's been deleted now, but here's a clip. And that was it. And then I contacted her and said, I wrote under one of her comments and said, can I have your email address or some way of contacting you? And then I said to her, I said, is this true? And she says, yeah, but I said it in private and they've gone and played it. She said, and I will if you want me to. And I was like, yeah, do you know what? I do want you to. But then now I've said to her, don't bother. It's causing too much trouble. I don't think it's going to get to that anyway. And that's where we're at. Does that make sense? I hope it does. That Tamper Monkey is a Chrome extension. I've had it for years. You know when they got rid of Go to Channel on YouTube? You couldn't go to channel when you were...
And she tells us all this bullshit, and she's like, does that make sense? I can't wait till we get back to the transcript so we can see if anybody said, yeah, that makes sense, because I don't know what the fuck she said.
I don't think anybody said that makes sense. It was just dropping something else, you know, moving on.
Yeah, maybe to
Yeah.
somebody on the other end of the fucking world, but not to me.
That didn't
Oh,
make any
fuck.
Even if you was a moderator, you clicked on someone's name. Because years ago, you could click on someone's name with or without a wrench, and you could go to channel. Yeah, they stopped that. So this extension means that you can go to channel on whether you're a mod or not. Yeah, and she sent me that, and she's obviously got mixed up, hasn't she? Because you actually sent her that, and then she started talking about go to. She said they're building this website, and she's obviously got mixed up. I got mixed up as well, but I'm half asleep. Anyway, don't worry about it. Well, yeah, I told her not to do it, and she's like, are you sure? And I says, yeah, just leave it because it's causing too much trouble. I don't need it anyway, is what I said. The thing is with Lisa, right? Lisa Lake is loyal to no one. That's just a fact, right? She's always said that from day dot. She even used to put
Oh
in all of
fuck,
her
Lisa will
videos.
be
She
in
might
here in a
still do,
minute.
I don't know. I've
Yeah.
look at the description,
her
I've not
name.
seen it. It's Lisa Lake works alone, right? Now, Lisa used to make videos on me. I don't know if you're aware of this. When I was friends with Tony, Lisa made videos on me. When I was talking to Malibu, when I first got talking to Malibu, Lisa was making videos on me a lot. And it was only, do you know what? It was about 2 years ago, maybe just under 2 years ago, that Lisa made a video, right? Because basically I told Malibu just to fuck off. Because that's what I'm like. You know me now. When someone does my head in a lot and is bitching and then going to me, you're talking to Katie more than me. And in the end, I just said, you know what, Malibu, fuck off. Unsubbed, blocked on Telegram, done. I'm done. That's it. I don't go and look at a channel. I'm done. Lisa Lake put a video out and it was about me and Malibu. And it was, hang on, I was just scraping up the floor. Hold on a sec. Sorry, it's a bit loud when I was doing that. It's because Oscar's had a bad tummy, hasn't he? And Oscar's had a bad tummy, so he's got to go and clean it up. And when he's doing it, it's really loud, and I didn't want to deafen you. Anyway, he stopped now. Anyway, so she made this video, right, on her old channel before
Oscar's
she got it taken
poorly.
down. She's had loads of channels taken down since I've known her. She's on like a 4th channel. The Lisa Lake's the OG, but the other one, she's had loads of. That's why it hasn't even got a community tab yet. Have you noticed? A generic one hasn't even got a community tab yet, and she's had that for ages. And I've seen people get a community tab after like 5 subscribers, and YouTube say it's pick and choosing basically. That's what it is. It's picking and choosing. You can verify it now, but that's a new thing. It used to be 1,000. Hang on. Jack, what? She doesn't fall. Get him down.
See,
Yeah,
I get it that this fucking shit is like, ugh. But this is her voice notes. What do I do?
Yeah.
Edit these to each one and cut out the fucking dirt and say, here's the dirt? Like, this is what we had to go through for 10 fucking months. Just fucking blah. Some of it's nothing and then it's bam. You know, like she admits a lot of shit in these. I'm telling you right now, a lot of shit. And this ain't shit we combed through. Yeah, we went through them, but we were only looking for a couple key words. Like there were some of those fucking voice notes that she comes in and talks and says everybody in the group's name. You know what I mean? And that ain't available yet. So just that's, you know, that we're fucking kicking that out. But other than that, there's nothing we're holding back. So these are not really in any fucking like from worst to best or fucking they're just fucking recordings and she dribbles on.
It's where they fall. I just think it's funny. It's Al this. Oh, Al's cooking. Al's cleaning. Al's
Fuck,
taking
man.
care of Jack. And
If I was Al,
I
I'd be
need
going the fuck out. I'd be going for a drive. Yeah, crazy. All right, let's go.
Jack's outside on the trampoline with the dog. He's obviously not jumping on it, but I says put him on there and sit with him. And he did. He's so happy. He's just been to speech and language, but I can't go. He has to go and see a speech and language therapist, and I couldn't go. I said I can't go. My leg's too bad. Al's took him, but I'm gonna have to take him next week. Anyway, where was I? So, she made this video, and it was basically saying it was showing Malibu talking about me. And again, I didn't see it because I hadn't watched her channel. And she was saying, Penny is talking about me to Kate with Katie, and excuse me, Penny is this, Penny is that. And then she said, I'll slit her fucking throat. She actually said that. And it was in a Lisa Lake video, and now she denies it. But Lisa must have that video, because Lisa must back her videos up, you know. Her videos are made on a PC with proper editing software, and yet Lisa Lake won't confirm that that happened, because now Malibu's saying that I made that up. She's also saying I've been trolling her for 3 years. That's utter bullshit. 3 years ago, she was coming to me trying to say we've got the same enemy, and I said to her, I don't give a fuck. I've never liked her. Even before, I said I don't like you. You're whiny and you're annoying as fuck. And she kept coming to my channel saying, yeah, but we've got the same enemies. And in the end, I felt sorry for her because nobody talked to her. That's what I'm like. Anyway, so when that happened, I commented in Lisa Lake's premiere on this video, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then people were trolling me in there saying, oh, look, it's Malibu's mate, it's Tony's mate. Tony had gone. I'd already fucked Tony off at this point. People think that Tony left and we left on good terms. No, we didn't. I told Tony to fuck off way before he left and blocked him. And he stalked me and everything. Anyway, so people were going to Lisa, block Penny. And Lisa went, no, leave her, because she's seen the light on Malibu. So I was like, I can't believe this. All I did was walk away from Malibu, and she's fucking saying all this to me. Anyway, that's how I started talking to Lisa Lake, but she never used to like me. And then the more I spoke to her, the more friendly she got, and she she's down on Telegram, and she was like, can you send me anything that Yaxley ever said about me, or Malibu? And I started sending her, like, Malibu was saying that she was going to come for her. Yaxley said we're going to destroy Lisa Lake. And I helped Lisa out, and I sent her all these screenshots. I didn't have to do that. And I helped her out. And in return, she was saying to me, I think this... She was sort of a little bit going at Katie, a little bit, little bit, not a lot. But she didn't do it for me. She did it because she didn't like Katie anyway. She said, I hate Katie. Katie's fucking vile. She doesn't like anyone. But what got Lisa Lake going was when that cat came in, and I didn't even know who she was. And she was like, I'm sorry what Malibu's doing to you. And I was like, it's okay. And then Lisa blocked her. And I said to Lisa, I don't even know who that is. And then Amy Garcia messaged me. Amy did. Emailed me and said, can you find out why Lisa Lake blocked me? And I was like, do you know what? I don't really know her that well, but I'll ask. So I said, Amy's emailed me and asked me why she's blocked. And she was like, don't fucking talk to her. Don't fucking talk to her. And I was like, well, what's she done? Don't like her. And anyway, Amy, I went back to Amy and I said, I'm really sorry, but I haven't had a chance to talk to Lisa because I didn't know what to say. She was like, it's okay, don't worry about it. And then Amy apologised because she was going at me as well when I was friends with Tony. I said, look, it's okay. I said, I didn't know any of you. I didn't know Tony. All I knew was that Tony was saying that he was trying to take down these sickos. I wasn't in that community. I didn't know any of these people, none of them. I met them all through Tony. And Tony saw me.
She didn't do nothing, guys. It's fucking Tony's fault. That fucking Frenchman. She didn't do nothing.
Me out originally. Yeah, I didn't sort him out. He sorted me out. He came to my channel. So it's not like I sort Tony out. Anyway, so then trying to think now, because I get really forgetful, especially on these painkillers. And God,
oh, fuck.
Tiffany.
Ouch.
They're all right now. They're friends now, but that was a bit of a moment. I don't think he's ever going to get over that. Anyway, so, but Tiffany only did it because Yaxley, Tiffany did some silly things, like she faked the cancer. She did some really silly things because of, he was literally stalking her. And she had no one. She had Katie, who was just fucking playing her, sending Yaxley messages of Tiffany's. And can you imagine, though? I know being alone with all these crazies and your only ally is Katie, then you would do stupid things. Yeah. And at least Tiffany owns her shit, because Tiffany always owns her shit. Anyway, so then me and Lisa got sort of chatting, and Lisa kept saying to me, they're after your benefits, they're after Jack. She hates Yaxley as much as Malibu, and yet she doesn't make much content on Yaxley, does she? Because they took Renee's kids, and Lisa was apparently best friends with this Renee lady, and it was Yaxley who was pursuing Renee, and she didn't want to know him. And this was before Tiffany. He was pursuing another married woman who was going through it. Well, she was going through a separation, and then because Renee didn't want to know Yaxley then said to Malibu, let's get her kids taken. And I don't know whether you're aware, but Yaxley gave evidence via video link to a judge in a family court saying that he had heard Renee shouting at her children on a live stream. Didn't see it because it didn't happen. And Malibu said it as well. And that was enough to sway the judge. It was 50-50. And they got involved in that. It's not right. And I only spoke to Yaxley for about 3 months, you know. I never had a private StreamYard with him, not one. He kept asking me all the fucking time, can we have a private StreamYard? Can we have a private? I kept saying to him, I'm busy or this. He wanted to meet me as well, you know.
We don't know, Tiffany.
December, which is like
Yaxley wanted to meet her.
Only about half hour or so. Do you want to meet me? I'm up there, and I was like, yeah, okay, you know, and left 2 hours before and says, I can't come now. Because I didn't want to meet him. I didn't want to talk to him. I've had one phone call, and it was lasted about 20 minutes. It was over Telegram or WhatsApp. I've never spoke to him on StreamYard. I spoke to you on StreamYard straight away. I never spoke to him. I've been friends with you longer than I was friends with Tony. That's how long I've been friends with you. It doesn't feel long, but it's longer than I was friends with Tony. It's longer than I knew Dacone. It's longer than I was friends with Yaxley. That's how people think that I was really in with these people. The only person who I was really in with was Tony for that short 6 month time. And in that time, he trusted me a lot with everything. But anyway, so going back to all this with Lisa Lake. Now, Lisa Lake has always said she doesn't like it. Doesn't take sides. But
let's go back to this Lisa Lake.
Yeah, they just nonstop, guys.
Lisa's in chat. Oh, fuck, this is fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Tiffany.
Man, we got the dirt.
Not only did we have to listen to this the first time it came through, we listened to it again, and now we're listening to it a third time.
Yeah, we definitely need more red string for sure.
Yeah.
Definite.
More red string.
But she definitely does not like you. Now, what's going to piss Lisa off is that you got Cat a wrench. Have you noticed that Lisa very rarely was coming in your chats now and again? Because Cat's in there with a wrench, and Cat's got a managing wrench, and she will not like that. She hates her, but she can't give a reason why she hates her. Nobody knows. I'm just reading your message. I can tell you this when someone comes to you and tells you. Oh, yeah, I know. I don't do hate bonding. I still can't remember what I was going to tell you in the first place. Anyway, I'm going to say something.
She don't do hate bonding. Well,
yeah,
she has in the last couple. She has in the last couple days, though.
Yeah, I'm on panel, Amy Eureka. Hi, hon.
That's fucking funny. You don't do
hate
fucking
bonding here.
No drama, no trolling. You don't do nothing.
And no
fucking
hate bonding. We have to add that now.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh God. Okay.
I've just looked at my notes from the doctors because the X-ray results have gone through, and it actually says on there, right? Just letting you know this. can't rule out fracture. And yet that idiot, the first at the hospital when I went last week, said to leave it for 6 weeks, see if it gets better by itself. It actually says that there's fluid on the joint and I can't rule out fracture. I've just told Al, I went, look at this. Can't believe it. Anyway, I'm getting MRI now. But anyway, so that's why I got talking to Lisa Lake, because she was the one that proved that Malibu was chatting shit about me. So I went into Malibu's and I went, don't fucking talk about me. And she was like, I haven't. I went, I've just watched a fucking video. Next thing you know, Lisa Lake's channel goes, Malibu got it reported and got it taken down. And I said, you got my fucking throat. You said you were going to slit my throat, you cunt. And she denies it. And now it's miraculously disappeared, that bit of the video has. Now, Lisa Lake could very easily upload that again. I didn't record it. I didn't do that stuff like that then. I would now. I would have downloaded it straight away, you know. But anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. But Lisa Lake is very two-faced. She hates Yaxley. She knows exactly what Nixley's doing. She even said she hates Nix. She said she hated Moon, and that they'll never forget when, what was it, about 4 months ago, she said Moon was right about Penny. Do you remember that? And now all of a sudden, I've made peace with Moon, and now she's siding with Nixie over Moon. She's a fucking bitch. She's got no loyalty. And the thing is, right, I don't expect anyone to fight my battles. I've never asked anyone to do anything for me once on this platform. But when it comes to kids, I've got a problem. If I seen Aaron or anyone saying they were going to try and get kids removed or saying someone was a bad mother, I would defend the kids. Even Katie, up till that thing with Forrest recently, even Katie used to go and say that Tiffany wasn't a bad mother. When Yaxley was going at Tiffany and Katie was going at Tiffany, even Katie said that Tiffany was a good mother. So for her, that's why I was shocked what she did to Jack by sharing Forrest out. But anyway, it's all fucked up, right? It's a fucking mess. But Nix is my red line. If anyone talks to her, that Darlene McGee, I got rid of her as well because she was talking to her. And she keeps saying, Payne doesn't talk to me anymore. That's because you were fucking nice to her in that shit show stream when she came in as that Strawberry. You know that Strawberry? That's another person. That's a real person, you know. Strawberry Atheist is another person that she copied. She goes around cloning people from a different community and goes into a brand new community because she thinks nobody will know. She's cloned everybody from the UK lot, and she fucked Moon. She used Moon because Moon fell out with me. It's fucking sick. Anyway.
Yeah, when she talks about that Strawberry fucking account, I remember that specifically because that was one night that somebody who's in my chat right now, by the way, sent me some screenshots of the shit show, and I didn't. He didn't get what the fuck was going on at the time. He was trying to tell me of something different. But once I had gotten over there and seen what I seen with the rabbit over there, I got something completely different than the reason he sent me over there for. And I brung it straight back to the rabbit. I'm like, yeah, that's when I said, you got to prove this to me. Because, like, why the fuck are you saying that in the chat? And fucking, and she ended up proving it to me. So I'm just saying when she was fighting that night with that Strawberry account. That's what OnlyFans was telling me. Go look, the rabbit just quit the fucking shit show. She's like, she left stomping her fucking feet. She said she's never coming back. So I went to go look at that, and then I seen what was going on. He didn't look what was going on, all the other stuff. He didn't get it, but I did. And I was like, shit, man, this is crazy. Yeah, that's that Strawberry account she's talking about right now.
Anyway, I'm moaning now and I don't want to moan.
Oh,
you
you're
should
moaning.
be asleep. It's what? Hang on a minute. Have you been to sleep? 3 o'clock here.
She's
So
telling me to go to bed.
There? Have you actually been to sleep? Okay, so talking to Moon last night. We're not talking to her, messaging or whatever. Moon got Nix's you and Nix lost their channel a couple of months ago, right? Well, it was Moon reporting it for anti-Semitic. She got a channel taken. Every time she mentions Jew, she hits a report and fills the thing out. Now, because Nix has lost a channel. She's ban evading. So what I'm going to do...
Hey, I gotta say something right now. Tiff and Amy, different strawberry account, I think, because the strawberry you're talking about didn't go. Maybe don't go to the fucking shit show. But this strawberry account was a Nix Lou account. Nixie owned it, and fucking she even admitted it one time on Malibu's show.
Yeah, it was Strawberry Atheist, which is
Something
different.
like that. I don't
Yeah.
know what it was, but
Yeah.
it's strawberry account. That's what Penny was referring to. So I don't think Tiffany and Amy, maybe they got the right one, but this strawberry account was owned by Nixie that Penny's talking about, just so that I do know that much.
I need you to help me out here, Jayne. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Team YouTube now on Twitter, which I don't really do. I've done it like 3 times. And I only do it when it's Tracy. I've done it on Tracy, and I'm going to do it on this cunt now, right? And I'm going to tweet them, and I'm going to say, this channel is ban evading. Here's the channel that she had banned, got the link to it. Here's the channel that she is using now and streaming from. She's ban evading. And I'm also going to link her main channel and say, this is ban evading as well. Let's get that cunt taken down. When I've done it, I'll show you what to do, Jayne. Word for word, you need to do it. And then Moon's going to do it. I'll be 3 reports of the same
I'm glad
person
she
who's
doesn't tell
ban-evading.
anybody what
That's
to do.
one thing they can't get me for. I've never lost a channel, touch wood. So let's see if this works. But I want to get that cunt taken. I fucking hate her so much. And then once they take her down, every time she makes a new channel, report her. That's how Katie got Tiffany taken down, ban evading. You know that John? I don't even know him. He pops in now and again. I don't even know him. He's got no avatar, nothing. And he pops in now and again and he asks for a wrench. I don't know him at all. I've seen UK Lady around as well. These are from these UK troll channels. They could be good, they could be bad, I don't know. But I'll say hello to them. Any of them could be Nix. I don't know whether you know this, Glen, but Nix was an account. That Captain Stinker account was called Steve, and it was a vile. Used to go around trolling all the Jews, and it used to come into my channel and say "Big up Penny." For like a year, it pretended to be. It was going after people, and then supporting me and Moon. And the one day, Moon said to this Steve, "Who are you? You seem to know me and Penny." Because me and Moon used to be really good friends. We used to be best friends. And it said, I used to have a channel beginning with NL, because her name was Nix Lou. Her main channel is still called Nix Lou. And Moon said to me, I think Steve's Nix. And I said, I fucking knew it, because it's anti-Semitic. But why would it be nice to us? And she said, I don't know, but it's been defending you against this Jewish guy I used to mod for called Busker. Busker in the Park, Busker Patriot. He changed his name. I used to mod for him, and he's just an absolute twat. And I fell out with him because he was trying to tell me what I could and couldn't do, where I could and couldn't go. So I told him to fuck off, and Nix was trolling him because he's Jewish. And she was attacking him and defending me as Steve. And then when we worked it out who she was, I worked it out because she came into Tony's as Captain Stinker. And at the time, Moon went back and looked at an old stream that Steve was in and said, look out for a channel called Captain Stinker. Steve has changed his name, whoever's name it is, to Captain Stinker. Lo and behold, Captain Stinker came in Tony's trolling me, and that's how I knew it was him. And I went live about something else, and he came in as Steve, and he changed it back again. She changed it back again to Steve, and I said, I know who you are now. I know you're Nix Lou. And she was like, no shit, Sherlock. So she had been playing me for nearly a year. So that John is probably her. That would not surprise me. That John, because John, Steve, just a name with no avatar, a man's first name. And I've seen that John in Jupiter's. So it is most likely her. And that's what she would do. She'd come in causing trouble. I've seen that UK lady around. And I'm thinking maybe she's from the Jewish community. And that's why John was saying, don't trust UK lady. He actually thinks he knows Nick Slew. He doesn't. He wouldn't know about all this stuff that she does. I can't explain to you how insane she is. She is on YouTube 24/7 as all these different characters. This is why I think she's got to be part of 77 Brigade. She's got to be. And she doesn't even leave the house. You couldn't live like that unless it's like some sort of really high-paid job that, you know. Anyway, I'm going live soon.
She sounds like fucking
That must have
Malibu
been her
now.
original channel when I met her.
Yeah,
it was like
does.
10 years old and it had like really old videos on there. It weren't called Shona.
Maybe if she got 77th Brigade after her fucking being, and somebody's paying them to fucking do what they're doing, maybe she should get a couple fucking tickets and go to Mexico with Malibu. Hide out, get a gated community, fucking, you know what I mean? Armed guards, all that shit, you know what I mean?
That's
save your money. Yeah, don't buy no ladybug houses or nothing, or fucking hedgehog houses. Just save your money and get a ticket to Mexico.
Shona still, but she must have changed the name. She told me she'd deleted that. I said, you've deleted it or hidden it. You shouldn't have deleted it because I upset you for going into Malibu's stream. I asked her not to go into Malibu.
Oh, this is Shona.
She said, who are your trolls, Penny? And I was like, well, I don't really want to tell you. And then she found out because I think Malibu came in my stream one night and people were going, who's that? So she went over to, I said, can you please stay away from my trolls? And what did she do? She went into Malibu's and said, hi, Malibu. And Lisa Lake screenshot it and sent me a message saying, why is one of your subscribers chatting with Malibu? I've blocked her. And I was like, really? The next thing I know, I said, Shona, why were you in there? I was trying to appeal to Malibu's good side.
Lisa told.
Before you, Glen, I think. Jayne said to me at the time, she's two-faced, block her. And I was like, nah, I'm going to give her another chance. She's just a bit naive. The shit on
Lisa snitched on Shona.
Yeah.
I snitched on Bevlar.
Yeah. And then Jayne said,
I did.
yeah, and Jayne told Penny she's two-faced, blocker. And she goes, yeah, I'm going to give her another chance. It's like, okay, fine.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit on me again. But she told me she blocked that channel. She fucking hasn't, because the only channel she's ever had a moderator on was the first one, and then she made that second one that the one before that now is number 3, what she's calling number 2. She never had a wrench on her new channel because she made that after I fucked her off. So she's obviously bought her old one back. So she didn't delete it. She just hid it because I couldn't remove her wrench, because if you hide your channel, nobody can remove your wrench because they can't see you. You're not showing up in the wrench box. So that's why I couldn't see her to delete her old channel. She's bought it back. She's changed the name and it's bought up her. I need to go and check my Penny Bunny quickly. I bet she's got one on there as well. What a bitch. So this is her old channel.
And this is what she's accusing
fucking
Shona of.
I'm fucking fuming.
And
now she's saying,
Hold up.
no,
Yeah.
I didn't know a simple hello.
yeah, this is what she was accusing Shona of, was going in there, bringing back a channel and having a wrench and then starting to delete or ban people, you know? And
yeah, I remember that day. It was a quick flash, but it said blocked by Shona, and it was Space Cat who got taken out.
Yeah, it was. And then ironically, when I left Penny's channel and I wanted her to take my wrench, then suddenly, all of a sudden, Penny's in there. Somebody's deleting my comments. And it's like, no, you're not going to play me like Shona. I'm not deleting anybody.
Hey, day one, when I left that group, and I ejected myself out of that group, day one, I left a fucking note in there. You remember this, that I said, take my fucking wrench, because I was so fucking distraught with this bitch anyway. I was thinking, fuck it, just, you can go be on your own. I don't even need to be out on fucking YouTube. I don't really give a fuck at this point. At that time, Tracy was gone. I don't give a fuck about Katie. So I was like, fucking, it didn't matter to me, right? I was thinking, but take the wrench, because I know how she is. She'll blame people for shit if it's and say that, you know, somebody blocked this or that. She don't know who it was. Well, I never did ever to anybody abuse a wrench. So I said, fucking take my wrench. And I had a hard time getting her to take my wrench, man. It was crazy. I ended up I was going to delete my channel even. And I told her, in case if I fucking trade my channel or something down the road, somebody who needs a channel, I give them a channel with fucking 200 subs. Here you go, fucking, you know what I mean? And then they end up with a managing mod, because it's true what Penny just said. If somebody takes their channel and puts it on private, the fucking tag in the block box will disappear.
Right.
Or the tag in the managing moderator's box will disappear. You know what I'm saying? She can't take the wrench if she can't see the account. So that's why I wanted her to take the wrench, but mostly so that I didn't get blamed for something with that wrench, right? And she fucking played hard to get on that one. So finally, I went in and loaded my video into my link, and I went into her chat and I said, the easy way or the hard way, take this wrench. Thank you. And then she got all fucking mad about that. She didn't like that. I didn't leave no links. I just said, take my wrench. And she didn't like it that I did it publicly, but I was trying to do it privately. She just wasn't taking it. And I wanted that wrench gone before she blamed me for something with it.
Well, and that's the thing she started with me when I backed out of everything and deleted all the group that I was in with her. And obviously she couldn't contact me. She wasn't going to take my wrench. And so I had to say to her in the private, message that we sent her, you need to take my wrench, because she was in there saying, somebody's in here taking wrenches. Comments are disappearing. Well, she obviously was going to try and blame me for it. And it's like, no, you take my wrench. You're not going to blame me, because I don't play that game. I don't do that.
No, me neither. I never fucking abuse a wrench. It's fun, and I don't care about a wrench either. I really don't. I'd rather not be a fucking moderator than be a moderator. Like, if you want to give me a wrench, I like it just so that nobody can't block me. I kind of like that. But other than that, I don't really give a fuck about a wrench, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Her, not the case. Not the case.
Her and the wrenches are another story.
She's fucking crazy. And there's so many wrench stories to her too, when you think about it. Like, so many fucking, this person had a wrench and she's mad. So like, she's so fucking, I don't know. She is fucking really into wrenches though. I have to say that. Something fucking weird about that.
Oh, hello was a red fucking line. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. It's fucking YouTube. That's what she's saying. It's YouTube. I have serious mental health problems and I fucking don't. Okay, so she's apologised now. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you, Glen. I don't want you thinking I know the thing is, right, there's people that will do shit like that just to cause a rift. I know you're not doing that. I know you genuinely care, right? You're one of the very few people on YouTube, like Jayne, who just give a shit. And like Tiffany as well. Tiffany wouldn't drop me shit unless it was serious. You know, there's so many people on YouTube, even people that I get on with, that would happily see me wound up because it's a bit of fun, not because they don't like me, because they just like a bit of beef, don't they? Then you've got other people that don't have anything to do with this. Like, this is what I don't get. Bev came to my channel, nothing to do with this community. She's like Shona, but Shona got more involved. I don't know why she wants to be. She goes and watches them all. And she's managed to get wrenches and stuff, and I don't get it. She's a nice lady. She's Welsh, she lives in Wales, so she's not as Welsh as Tracy though. But her and her son, she's got a son who's like 18, 19, and he plays football. And she watches all my streams on the TV. She has a son there, a daughter there, and they're all watching. She sends me videos of them all watching the garden streams on the TV, and they're all waving, going, "Hi, Penny." She's like a super fan. And then when I was a friend on YouTube, she's like, "Oh, Brooklyn's excited because I'm friends with a YouTuber." She's really nice. Like, she sends me videos of her son with playing football, and I got Jack the same football boots as her boy, but I say he's like 18, 19, and she's just really nice. She sends me photos of her dog, because she's got a little dog as well, a little chihuahua, long-haired chihuahua. And she messages me a lot on Messenger, and the only thing I ever say to her is, she knows what's going on because she goes in these channels now, talks, says hello to people. I don't know why. She just keeps popping up. Morpheus, she appeared in Morpheus. A lot of these people I've known for years from the UK Patriot community. That's where they all come from. Originally, it was when all the marches were going on in London against all the Islamification. This was before COVID. People had enough. People were marching in London. When all the yellow vests was happening in France, well, they started a yellow vest movement in the UK. It petered out. It weren't that big. But on a Saturday, all the Patriots were filming it and live streaming it, and I used to get a wrench in some of the channels. I'd only just started out. I didn't even know what to do with a wrench at first. So that's what happened, and then that's how I met a load of these people.
Man, so this when she's telling this story, that must have been fucking forever ago. She had a wrench and didn't know what the fuck to do with it. I mean,
Okay, I
she
think
knows what the fuck she knows what to do with them motherfucking things now, doesn't she?
and
She uses them.
she learned quickly.
Oh man, she can create so much shit with a wrench, that one. And I don't mean blocking nobody. She can create fucking chaos with a wrench, that one, and knows how to do it. Knows how to do it. Knows how to light a motherfucker up blue just for the fucking fun of it.
Yep. But she's not a troll.
She's
She
funny.
doesn't do
Oh,
anything.
she tried to get so and so to fucking block me over on a channel and give fucking zero a fucking wrench to see what I do. You know what I mean? You tell me if she said to set that up that she didn't try to she didn't set me up the first time. You fucking right she did, because we talked, me and her 12 hours prior. You know what I mean? She's dangerous with wrenches. She does fucky shit, man, with fucking wrenches.
Yeah, and give me a managing, a wrench, but what you need to do is make me a managing mod, because I really need to be a managing mod, because then I can take care of everything for you.
Fucking idiot. What a fucking tool.
People, and then over the years they've dispersed, they've joined troll communities, and new people have come in and old people have gone, but there's the same group around the same group of people, and I've known them for years now. When I was in there originally, Moon was only ever in chats. Nobody really knew Moon apart from she was in chats. When I went back into that community at the end of 2022, Moon had become panels and streams and started pissing people off. That's what happened with Nick. She'll start pissing people off on streams, because it's okay when you're just a commenter in chats. Once you go out there, you're going to start getting haters, and that's why I'm glad in a way that Nix is doing this. So anyway, so that's what happened, and when I went back in there, people had really said to me, Moon's vile, isn't she? And I says, well, I did tell you. They said, oh, she's doing panels now and she's bitching, she's arguing with Jupiter and she's arguing with this and she's arguing with that. And that's how I got back in with them, because they all hated Moon. So then Nix came along, cooked Moon again to go at me. And then when Moon turned round to her a few months ago and said, it's getting a bit boring now. Moon was streaming about me daily for 2 years. Disgusting things, right? So when Moon said to Nix, even I'm getting bored now. This obsession with Penny has been going on too long. And Moon's been there from day one. Nix lost it and said, Nix don't let anyone walk away. I'd say she's more controlling than Katie. She's terrible. You've seen what she's like. So that's why she started doing these panels, because she's lost her voice, because Moon was her voice. Moon she was pulling all Moon's strings. Moon's mentally unwell, so she was pulling Moon's strings, and Moon was doing everything she told her to do. And then when Moon stopped and Tracy declared she was leaving, she was pulling Tracy. Tracy never used to go at me. She's only going at me for Nix, because Nix was in the background telling her what to do. And then when Tracy said she was leaving, Moon was no longer going to do streams on me and was leaving me alone. That's why she's now streaming. Everything that she does on YouTube is about me. Everything. Everywhere she goes, she has no friends. Look how quick she dropped Moon. So this is why she's doing her own panels now. But my knee's fucking killing me, right? You know, at the back of my knee, I didn't realise this, but at the back of my knee, I keep getting these weird, like, twitches. Like, there's something moving in there. And I felt it. Oh, fuck, there's been a body found on a beach in Wales. A young girl. That's not far from Tracy, you know, by the looks of it. South Wales. Anyway, so the back of my knee, I felt
Maybe Tracy did it.
It's huge,
Yeah, that's
you know,
what I'm
at the back.
thinking.
It's like, it's all hanging down. It's crazy.
Well, she
Fucking
wanted me
freaked
to
out.
search,
Do you know, I reckon I've broke it. I've
search
said
that.
this from day one. I reckon it's fractured. But anyway, I'm waffling on. I don't feel very well today. I've got a really sore throat. I feel like shit. But I'm going to go out.
Man,
She wanted
she
me to.
is poorly.
Yeah, she is very poorly. She wanted me to search for all the bodies found and the missing people in South Wales. And we were going to do a live stream on it if I looked up all this information and sent it to her. And I sent her 1 or 2 articles, and then it never transpires because it was right towards, you know, the end before this all kicked off. But yeah, because I think
Did you ever think when she sends you to do shit sometimes that it's to keep you distracted?
well, yeah, because there were so many times that I was supposed to look up this or that, or remind me of this, Jayne, remind me of that, Jayne. And I'd send her a text and reminder, and then nothing would ever transpire from it. And it's like, so I look like, well, yeah, like a distraction.
Yeah.
It just,
Fuck.
yeah, well, yeah.
Well,
I'm
let's
going to go
listen.
outside soon. So I'll do an outside
It's gonna
stream.
get good.
I've got a stream tonight as well.
Yes, it will.
And I've got them coming tomorrow, so I can't be on late because I need to tidy up. Not that I can do any fucking tidying, can I? I can't do anything.
Oh,
Anyway,
come on,
I
Al.
hope you're okay, and I appreciate you. And Jayne, if you're listening, I love you, darling. So I've forgiven her, basically. I've forgiven her. Forgiven Bev. Everyone gets a chance with me. If you apologise.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah, if you apologize to her, then
yeah.
she might give you another chance. If what you were apologizing for was unintentional, but she doesn't apologize to people.
Yeah. And if you have another argument with her after, that's the first thing she's gonna bring up is the last time you pissed her off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a chance. If you're a cunt and you don't, then you don't get a chance. You do it again after your apology, then you're a cunt and you don't get any second chances. That's how I work. If you wouldn't have told me that though, Glen, right, it's a good job you did, because what would have happened was somebody would have sent it me, or she would have said it again, and it would have happened again and again until I seen it, and then I would have exploded. Where this way, I've had it out with her. I've told her that she can do what the fuck she wants, but she needs to just stay away from me. And at first she freaked out, didn't she? And then she's apologised, so I've accepted it. I've wiped all my wrenches. I've got managing mods. We'll see how we go at the moment. There's a lot of regulars that I'll be giving them back to. Anyway, I'm going to pop outside soon.
You know, that's another sneaky thing she would do.
Real quick.
Yeah.
If I could bring up another sneaky thing she would do, she would get mad at somebody, you know, like she was mad at Bevlar and she wanted to take her wrench. She was mad at Shona and she wanted to take her wrench. There's various other people throughout the couple of years I was with her on panel, or not on panel, but in her chat, not on her panel, that she would do this. And what she would do is she would wipe the wrenches. So it looks like to everybody else, it's just a problem. I'm having a problem out there, so I'm wiping all the wrenches. And so that way nobody's saying, well, why did you take so-and-so's wrench? You know, so it's a really sneaky backhanded thing that she would do.
She does it all the time, though. I've seen her wipe the floor with the wrenches many times. To me, it's a dumb tactic. If you want to, like, let's say I had somebody right now and I got to figure out who's fucking deleting shit. Yes. Well, it's very easy. I know who's fucking not. That's for sure.
Right.
I don't know who it is yet, but I know who it's not. So I don't have to dump everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Of
fucking
course.
people that's been around my channel for a long time, they would never do. Why would they delete people? Fuck, I mean, they wouldn't do shit like that. You know what I mean?
And that's how most people handle it. If they find out that somebody has a wrench and they're abusing it, so to speak, as Penny would say, you would just
Well,
take their wrench.
she calls this act of war many times, but it's
Yeah.
like, so I dump all the wrenches and then we go live tomorrow and I say, can somebody check to see if that's the real Tiffany? Can somebody check to see if
Oh,
that's the real Amy? Can
yeah.
somebody check to make sure that's the real Lisa? It's fucking
Mhm.
bullshit, man. When you know what I mean? That's the part that drives me crazy. It's
Yeah.
like going live and then all of a sudden you gotta go feed your cat every time. It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
This is, fucking get on with it.
But she's just hiding the fact that she wants to take certain people's wrenches. And so instead
Yeah.
of taking their wrenches and it's apparent, she does it backhanded. So it's like, oh, I've got problems. And then she, little bit by little bit, gives them all back until
Yeah.
the people,
Yeah.
it's so backhanded. It's really,
Absolutely.
really frustrating.
So in a minute. I don't know whether you guys picked this up during Tracy's stream the other night when she was arguing with Trollope, but several times she brought it up that she's been taking a beating from Glen. Did you pick that up? She's not happy. A few times she said, I've been taking a beating from Glen and no one's
Talking
been
about
defending
Tracy.
me. Because all Trollope was doing was going at Yaxley. He weren't going at you, Glen. Did you pick that up? She brought it up a few times, and I thought that has really got onto you. That has. It's fucking brilliant. Look what you've done, Glen. You've literally destroyed them from within, and now they're all fighting, and they've all had to splinter off. And they've just never come across anyone like you. You're like them, not as in evil like them, but you're relentless. But I say you're more relentless than what they are, and they can't cope with that. Because all you do is play their words. They don't. They just sit there bitching and lying. Like, they're lies. That's why I want to do this stream with you. I'd say Saturday night. It's just lies. And that's why I'm going to say what I've got to say. I'm going to give Moon the link. She's not going to comment, but she's going to listen, and she's going to get a few people to listen in. And I'm going to end it with a cease and desist.
I don't know if Moon still listens, but I know that in these voice notes, she just didn't let it slip right there that Moon watches my channel. I don't know if she still does, but I know Penny did send her fucking links before.
Yeah.
So I don't think she came in my chat. If she did, maybe she was a sock account. I don't know.
Yeah, she's also sending her into Tracy's channel too. Was what she was doing also. Yeah.
Yeah.
And desist. I'm going to say, please cease and desist these people. I'm not going to name anybody. Anyone that's harassing me, cease and desist. And I'm also thinking about, because when this woman comes tomorrow to this needs assessment, they're either going to offer.
Jayne, you better fucking cease and desist too, because fucking cops are coming.
Oh, okay. I'm not waiting. They're gonna have to hunt me down.
It's gonna be a fucking no-knock warrant. They're coming through.
Bring the SWAT team.
Offered to build an extension for Jack. Jack needs more room. It's not big enough. It's tiny, this house. It's not even a house. It's a bungalow. Or we move. But if we move to a house that's bigger, we need a 3-bedroom, because Jack needs a spare room for his sensory room and stuff. And then we would need somewhere for me to get up the stairs, because I can't do stairs because of my back, separate to my knee. So I'd need a stair lift. They'd have to put something in so I could go up the stairs, which is just going to be a fucking nightmare. But if I move, then they ain't got my new address. Or the third option is, well,
This
stay
is
and get
funny.
the sensory room.
It is.
The extra room. But
we know
I
what's
could
coming.
just say I've moved. I said this to Al last night. I said I could literally fake a move, but I'd never be able to go live ever again on camera, ever, because even in my bedroom they'd know it was the same room. In the garden, couldn't do it. I couldn't do anything outside. And I'd have to say I've moved and not given away my location.
So much for that.
I could go in the spec if they build an extension. I could go in there. They won't know that that's the same place. That's the other option. To change my number and say I've moved, or move, because then they can't touch me. Then can they? Okay, so I know how Tiffany. I know how Katie works. So does Tiffany. The way that Katie works is right. She will always have to be with a group, with a faction. And at the moment, she's publicly having a go at Tracy without having a go at Tracy. Look at her comment 3 hours ago under Trollope's video, where she says she's kept her truce and she's going to keep her truce. But she's the way that Yaxley disappeared after Ghost of Meth Tiff got exposed. Remember, Yaxley and the Ghost disappeared. Ghost disappeared that day, that exact day. No one's talking about that. No one's talking about the fact that Ghost literally shut up shop that day.
So she'll tell you what to do.
And then doxed him. And that's it, gone. And then Yaxley hung around, tried to deny it a little bit, and then went.
What'd she just say?
The way that Katie works
Can you
is
rewind
Katie
it?
is a game player, as you know, and she'll be thinking Roast of Meth Tiff got exposed. Remember, Yaxley and the Ghost disappeared. Ghost disappeared that day, that exact day. No one's talking about that. No one's talking about the fact that Ghost literally shut up shop that day. We exposed him and then doxed him. And that's it. Gone. And then Yaxley hung around, tried to deny it a little bit, and then went. So the way that
yeah, we exposed them, then we doxed them. Who doxed Tony? Anybody know?
I know.
Who owns the Tony channel that with his address on it? Who owns that channel?
Oh, no. Yeah. I don't know. I have a suspicion.
That's the Rabbits.
Yeah.
That one was the Rabbits. It's in the transcript. She's the one who owns that Tony channel. But and it's also in the transcript of with the docs. Her giving me the address.
Oh, you're talking about the clips, right?
No. There was a separate channel that has Tony's docs on it.
Oh, I'm following. I'm sorry. It took me
There was a separate channel. Remember the Bacon channel, there was two, right?
Yes.
She made the first one, I made the second one.
Yes.
But when it came to the one that she did on Tony, I didn't do it. She left it up.
That's right. You didn't.
It's still up, I think. I don't know.
Well, if she hasn't taken it down, I'm sure she did.
I think the name of the channel is the address. Actually, I don't remember what it is, but I'm subbed to it.
You're right. You're exactly right. It was his address, and she's the one that doxed him all and made that whole video up. All those little clips and everything, but the clips and
the pine tree
or pine tree primrose, whatever it was. It was something with a P. Yeah. And she did that whole thing and doxed Tony and put that up. She sure as fuck did. I forgot that. Sorry.
Well, not that I give a fuck about it, but it's Tony. I don't give a fuck.
You did do that. Yeah. You didn't have
3 or 4 years ago, I was the first person to ever put his name out anyway. So it's not like my feelings are hurt. But she's not a troll. Remember, guys. That's all. I always said I'm a troll. She's not a troll. So.
Right. Yeah, she did that all on her own. You had nothing to do with that.
She rescues rabbits and does paranormal. And I don't know. I won't leave her alone, I guess. That's what it is. She's not a troll.
Yeah, but in all this, she says how relentless you are going after, like Tracy and Katie or anything. And she knows how you are. Yet she was told, not told, but offered, let's just all go our separate ways. And she knows how you are. And we told her what we had, and we didn't want to play any of it. All we wanted to do was to be left out of stuff, and she still decided to go to war. It was her.
Yep.
She knew. Yeah, exactly.
The way that Katie works is Katie is a game player, as you know, and she'll be thinking, right, Glen is going hard at me, not Tracy anymore. Glen's not going at Trollope. Glen has been going hard at me, which you have. So she's thinking that if she can make a truce with you, then she's thinking, will he leave me alone? You got with Katie, right? When I read some of the things that she says, and when I hear it on panel a little bit, I pick up, because obviously speaking to her every day for the last, whatever it was, 18 months I was a friend. When something's really bothering her, she keeps bringing it up. And she keeps bringing up the photo that Tracy retracted. She didn't know. She keeps bringing up the fact that you're going at her. So the way that she's working now is she's thinking, right, I'll unblock Glen. She's unblocked her. She's going to try to stop you from going at her by kissing your ass a little bit, because she wants to divert you to Yaxley. I know exactly how she works. So you going at her hard.
No, Lisa, that was me. She doxed Tony, though.
Is what she...
And you're going to hear something in this voice clips. I don't know where it is or when it's going to come up, but you're going to fucking die when you hear this one. Katie, wait for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
wait for it.
we've already seen the movie last night.
Yeah. I think there's so much shit that it's fucking, man, it's crazy.
That's why Glenn starts laughing, and then I'll start laughing because we know.
I can't even help it.
I know.
But yeah. Unbelievable.
What she doesn't want, and she deserves it. She's acting all like innocent now, like I'm the victim. I've kept to my truth. She's evil. She hasn't changed, and there's proof she hasn't changed, because she sat in James D on his panel and in chat saying that she's going to take everything that you do, Glen, out on me and Tiffany. And if you notice how she's changed her tune now, if you notice, she's completely changed that now. She stopped saying that because she's hoping that she'll get you to leave her alone, and then she'll get you to troll for her. Katie doesn't understand real friendships because she's never had any. Because you've got to be a friend to have a friend. She's not a friend to anybody. She doesn't understand that you're not just somebody who will just flip about like the way that Forrest does. Forrest flips about so much. Like 2022, Forrest was sat on Tiffany's panel saying the flashlight thing didn't happen. I made it all up. Tiffany's sound, blah, blah, blah. And then within a couple of weeks, he was trolling Tiffany again. So she's used to these cooks that she can get, like Forrest and Felix. She used to get Sebastian. That's failed and he's gone. Boohoo. She's used to being able to get guys to do whatever she wants through manipulation. But since she's been exposed to the size of the house, someone that's been slagging off other women for years, she's just a laughing stock. So her plan now is to get you on side to go at me and Tiffany, or just me. No, get you and Tiffany on side and go at me and Jayne, because she doesn't understand that we're actually friends, because she doesn't have friends. Does that make any sense? I know exactly what she's doing. Just no. I think you're aware, but that's what she's doing anyway. She's going to try and do her very best. She's not going to kiss your ass at first. She's just going to unblock you, and she's not going to trash you. That's what she's going to do. Because she's working out now that it's going to be Tracy, Yaxley, Nix against her Trollope. She's going to try and get Forrest on side to her, which she probably will. Felix, I don't know, because he likes Tracy now, even though he trolled her to death and doxed her and did all sorts of things to Tracy. He did all sorts. He made websites. He's just... Forrest has trolled... Felix has trolled the fuck out of Tracy. I don't know how anyone can forgive them for what they do to each other. It's beyond me. It's insane, the things that they do, and then they just make friends again, and they get everybody else involved to take sides, and then they make friends again. Anyway, 14 minutes 17 seconds to beat. Come on, Penny, you can do it. Lol. Anyway, I'm gonna have a cup of tea now. I think I've got to eat with these, and I just don't want to eat. So I'll see the antibiotics, but the antibiotics are not going to take the swelling down. They're not going to do anything apart from kill off any infection that could be brewing. They're not going to do anything else. They're more of a preventative measure. That's what the doctor said, in case there's something brewing in there that they can't see. So, and I can't get my scan till the 22nd of May, which is fucking annoying. But I'm not going to be going up steps and trying to drag my leg up. So, anyway, sorry, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I want to know why no one's calling out Tracy for faking her cancer. No one. I made a post on OnlyFans, but why aren't her subscribers outraged?
Did you hear that?
She posted about Tracy on her OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Damn, what an unusual spot to put that.
Yeah. Like you wanted to know
Am I missing something here?
What?
Like they wanted to know who OnlyFans is. Well, there you go, right out of her mouth. She posted on OnlyFans.
She talks about OnlyFans a lot in this.
Oh, she does.
And the next ones too.
Oh, yeah.
So whether she's dying or not is irrelevant now. She told people from December, January, March, and gone, the wind's blowing my bedroom door. You know, she told people that she was dying, hinted at it, and then did a massive stream.
Yeah, the bacon, that was me. That was my channel, Lisa. That was my channel. That was the one thing I did do in that group. But other than that, Penny did the rest pretty much.
She did. And Penny reposted it.
What?
I said Penny did repost the bacon one. So
she made the first channel of bacon. So
yeah,
she's the one who ran with it first.
Yeah, she ran with it.
She only left it up for a day though.
Yeah.
She made the first channel though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who got blamed for it, but I'm just saying, yeah.
Since she was dying. And people were crying. Katie even did some fake tears, I'm told. I didn't watch it. But, you know, people were I've seen some of the comments and people were like, you know, I'm so upset, Tracy's so difficult. She even played some Tom Jones. And people were genuinely really upset for her. Even like people that are in the middle, whatever you want to call it. And no one said anything. Then she come back 3 days later and said it was just a LARP. Now, whether it was a LARP of a LARP, a double reverse LARP, or whatever you want to call them, what Aaron calls them, is irrelevant right now. So if she really is dying, she then said she was and then said she wasn't. And I don't understand why why Katie isn't calling it out. Tiffany did it because she was being handed and pushed into a corner by a psychopathic stalker. And the only thing she could think of was to say, I'm dying of cancer, in the hope that he would back off. Yeah, that was a stupid thing to say. I think we can all agree with that. But Tiffany wasn't in her right frame of mind. Tracy did it with the knowledge of, I'm guessing, Katie, her people around her, Trollope, or did she play the joke on them as well? Tiffany didn't orchestrate it with a group of people. Tracy did. Tracy did it as some sort of weird wind-up. I don't know. And I don't get how her people aren't going nuts about this. I just... And she thinks, so is Tracy gone now? Like, and they said last Sunday I had 24 to 48 hours. Well, nothing's happened. I had to put social worker off. But, you know, I said to her, I'm not well, I've got to go to doctors. or hospital, whatever. Don't know. So she's like, okay, she's coming on Wednesday. So, but she did say she wants to do Jack's needs assessment, and I've given her the contact details for that copper as well, and said, here you go, here's the proof that me and him were in contact. I've forwarded her some of the emails, and she's emailed him saying what's going on. So I'll see what he says. He'll just fob her off. That's what he does, or try and blame it all on to me. Anyway, that's what's pissing me off with Tracy. She seems to have walked away scot-free of all this. And do you know what? The worst thing that ever happened was Yaxley teaming up with Tracy. And Trollope teaming up with Tracy. Tracy's always said, if Trollope leaves, I'm gone. And she even said that night, I caught like a couple of minutes of it when they were arguing, when I was recording it. And I left it running because I can't stand listening to Tracy, but I caught her say, I always said, Trollope leaves, I'm leaving. If Trollope leaves me, I'm leaving, and that's why I'm leaving. So nothing to do with the cancer then. It's all over the fucking place. It is all over the fucking place. And Katie said she's leaving. Do you know how many times Katie said she's leaving? Tracy said she was leaving on her 60th birthday, which was April the 1st, 2002. 2001. One of them. And she's still fucking here. And every year she says it's her 60th birthday again.
Yeah, it's funny. CEO saying fucking voice note Penny. I'm telling you, y'all don't even know the half of it. This stream right now, this here, these voice notes that we're playing, this is no joke. It's 27 voice notes that Penny left. Let's just do the math here. There's 27 voice clips that you're going to hear today. That's it. This is 27 voice clips. The screen record video of 27 voice clips is 1 hour and 59. No shit. Like, that's all Penny, blah, blah, blah. We don't even know what the fucking shit is. Just fucking crazy. Literally. It's fucking nuts. Think about that. 27 clips, 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Again.
And there's
So
fucking hundreds of clips. Hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah.
And hundreds.
They're not all Pennies. I mean, there's some of Glen or some of myself, and some of maybe a couple of other people, but yeah.
Oh, I was a big voice note person. I'd rather fucking send a voice note any day than type. I really do.
But in total, there was like 1,600 or something voice notes out of that, out of our group.
Yeah. Crazy.
Knows how old she is.
This is the type of group, though. Everybody's looking for something, and I get y'all, but I'm just saying, this was a fucking hot group, y'all. I'm telling you, some days you would wake up after 12 hours, and there'd be fucking 400 messages in there. You know what I mean?
It wasn't.
This wasn't something we went in every now and again. No, this was all day, every day. This fucking chat never stopped with shit all the time. It was a dump. It was just dumped shit.
It was constant, and it wasn't all just stuff like this. I mean, it was just odd, everyday stuff that, we'd be going back and forth, because there'd be times I'd wake up and there'd be, oh my gosh, I've got 250 messages to catch up on. And then Glenn and I would get talking one night, and Penny'd wake up and here's another, 300 messages, to get caught up on. So, yeah. And there's a lot.
It was an active fucking group to get it out. I can't get this out in one show. I can't get this out in 2 shows. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Yeah. And not all of it would even be relevant. It has to be gone through.
No, there's a lot of shit that I know is not, but her voice notes, we're just saying whatever they are, play them, and it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't give a fuck. I got nothing to lose.
63 times now. So
I'm curious what she thinks she has on me and who she gets to try to play it. That's all I care. I don't really give a fuck about anything else. I really don't.
Yeah, 1,600, Tiffany. We're not kidding. And that's not even including voice notes I've got from private. Yeah.
I've got more ammo on the rabbit than you could ever imagine. I mean,
we could be here till Christmas.
Fuck. She should have never fucked around.
Was the first 60 the real 60? Was the second 60 the real 60? What? Or is she 65? Who knows? She will be begging Trollope in the background to not go for her. She will be begging Trollope. And Trollope needs to go at her. Honestly, Trollope would expose everything about her. The thing is, she's in a bit of a situation what Tony was in. Tony had to go away because I had his address. I had so much shit on Tony. So he knew that if he come back, so Tracy will be thinking, if I come back and wind up Trollope, he's going to expose me. But if I come back and go at Yaxley for Trollope, I'm going to get Yaxley and Nix at me. So Tracy's probably thinking it's better off if I just leave. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just.
She's got a wild imagination, though, huh?
My usual analysis in my head, but I'm just speaking out loud what I'm thinking because I don't know, because I can. Anyway, the weather's shit today, but Ali's sitting outside with the dog, so I might pop out soon. I'll see. It looks like it's going to rain again. But I do like to get a bit of fresh air every day, even if it's just sat in the garden, you know. And even the doctor said, even though I'm on crutches, don't do anything on this leg. Because every time you move, if it is a tear, you're ripping the tear more. And they think it's the cartilage, the disc that goes between the two joints that's ripped. So we'll have to wait and see anyway. That is his video. Literally, the music and everything was what he did. All he's done is added a few of his stupid paw prints on it. That information Tiffany passed to, I think, Felix 3 years ago. I've already put all that out. I remember sharing that video on my Rabbit of Carabanog channel 2.5 years ago. And Tracy reported me to the police and said I was sharing a video doxing Yaxley. Yeah, so you've literally put all that out.
Man.
But Hoaxadot put it out years ago.
I doubt that.
All of that stuff is old. And you know what you need to say? You call this shit out, and I'll do it on OnlyFans, but I just haven't had a chance yet.
I have to say right now, though, for the record, when it came to the Trollope and Yaxley thing, I was hesitant. So you know how they were at first? I don't think that him and the rabbits really fighting. They're LARPing. They ain't saying that now. But at first, you don't know. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? It could, like fucking people do some fuck shit. So I'm not going to knock anybody for who thought that maybe in the beginning. Fuck, okay, I'll give you that. Because I was with Tracy and Trollope and Yaxley and all that. I'm thinking, well, I ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all are talking a good game, but nobody came out and grabbed anybody by the throat yet. So, and then Trollope thinks he did by, playing Yaxley's address, which they condemned me for. Stupid shit. Yaxley's a racist, and then Trollope took some shit from fucking Penny when Penny was OnlyFans, played that against Nixie. The shit that they're throwing at one another is weak. It's like if Yaxley and Trollope's been in group chats for that long, then we should be show me something we ain't seen. And when I told him that, he's like, "Oh, you're working with Yaxley." Like, motherfucker, why would you think I'm working with Yaxley? I said, you got shit on Yaxley. I said, so far he's winning. I said, why don't you give me something that you don't got balls to play on Yaxley and see if I'm on team fucking Yaxley. And he's like, well, if you give me that video of Tracy, that 8-hour video, her last live stream, he said, I got something, I'll destroy Yaxley. And I thought about it and I told you the story. I said, I'm not giving him fucking 8 hours. I got to upload that to verified account and he'll probably just fucking strike me or just take it for some other fucking reason because he doesn't have it or something, right? So I'm like, fuck you. But he never gave me nothing on Yaxley. And he never played nothing on Yaxley. But he's claiming fucking victory, Trollope. But I don't really know if their fucking fight is really all that. I mean, because Yaxley said more damning shit to Trollope really than, in reality, than fucking Trollope.
CEO, You say better than a soap opera. I have to say that's the exact same thing I said to Glenn last night. This is like a soap opera.
This is way
Exact
better
same
than
thing.
Bold and the Beautiful. Way better than Bold and the Beautiful. Everything. Welcome to the fucking dildo community. Fuck.
The Crayola community.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking. There's a lot of shit that rabbit says. I'm telling you, you know, Jayne. But these people don't. Honestly, like even Tiffany's gonna be like, "Fuck, what?" She said, "What? Why'd
Mhm.
she say that?" We don't know. We don't know.
No, we didn't know then. We don't know now.
Yeah.
Trollope has been working with, behind the scenes, admittedly in private groups and publicly, with Yaxley for how long now? The last 18 months, 2 years? And all this happened years ago. So why has he been? It's like, right, it's like you and me being friends for like 2 years, and then this is what Katie does and everybody else, all them weirdos do, and then you deciding that something that I did before you even met me that you knew about anyway is wrong now, but you didn't mind it when I was your friend for 2 years. So that's what Trollope, he's saying. I wish I'd never worked with Yaxley. Yeah, but you did, because of Tracy. I'm telling you, Trollope and Tracy.
Just like Penny says in voice notes that y'all never heard yet, we ain't even gotten to yet, but she says what she just said, fucking, when you fall out, you're bringing up shit that you were okay with before. Well, immediately, day one, she called me a fucking, a gang, a cult. I was thinking she was going to pull a Malibu and say she's on the ledge. I swear to God, it was so bad. There's messages. I hate Glen. I miss Glen. Fucking insane messages.
It was.
Like a real life breakup. Like it was that when y'all get to read this shit.
Yeah.
This girl got problems, man. All I said was, you stay the fuck over there, I'll stay over here. I don't want nothing to do with you. Like fucking, you do your thing.
Yeah.
And
Because
she just lost her fucking mind. Like, and then she starts kicking up shit because she knew that I was working with fucking OnlyFans. So well, look at what you and OnlyFans did to me, and I forgave you, and blah blah blah. It's like, oh my fucking God, dude, you're gotta be kidding me. Like, we're still on about this fucking shit. Like, are you kidding me? OnlyFans only made funny fucking videos anyway. So fuck, who cares? And OnlyFans was a channel that chopped her fucking words, that things that she said, but maybe not in that context, like just funny shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a chop fucking channel, no doubt about it. Fucking cut a whole fucking line out and then put in a sentence. Like, it was a fucked up channel. It was. But everybody knew that. Everybody knew. So it wasn't like we were trying to get away with anything. It was just fucking funny. And she didn't find it all that funny. She didn't like the guinea pig video. I wish we still had that. We got the cartoon. We got the cartoon though. We do got the cartoon video, but we don't got the
yeah,
actual guinea pig video. Penny probably flushed it down the toilet.
he broke her poorly heart and fried her poorly brain.
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
we do have all that, which is fun to. That's a good one too, where she
That's the funny shit.
yeah, goes and texts back and forth, and then the voice notes on all that, which he just said. That's good. Good
Yeah,
watch.
I've been talking to this person, and I've been sending this person, and this person send me this, and
Yeah,
fuck, man, all from her mouth. She's gonna get me, y'all. She's gonna
yeah,
get me.
yeah. I love
Yeah,
him. I hate
you
him.
bet.
Just-
You better hurry up and fucking get me. That's all I can say.
it's
Falling
fun.
out big time, because Tracy said that she would leave if Trollope ever walked away from her, and she's left. There's no way that Trollope would go this hard at Yaxley unless Tracy had fell out with him. I'm telling you, it's dodgy as fuck. But it's all the old stuff, and it's all Felix's old stuff. Felix has moved away from it all. But Katie going for Al, big mistake, right? I'm going through all of Forrest's. I want to. It's really frustrating because I'm trying to add her dad and it won't let me. It says you don't know this person.
Oh,
See,
Fucking hell. Well,
this
the
is
add
a
button's
big deal.
there,
We need to
and
say
the mum
real
hasn't got
quick
an ad button.
what this is about. She's building an account on Facebook to go after Forrest, and she's trying to add all of Forrest's girlfriend's relatives. This is what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I say, who would have got the blame for that? Probably Tiffany. Tiffany got the blame for a lot of shit we did in this group. She
Yeah,
really
she
did.
did. And
To this fucking day, I still think she gets hammered from that end because of they think that she's running with us and she's all involved with us. And
right.
that's the whole it's bullshit. Penny got off scot free, really, when you
Yeah,
think
because
about it.
if it wouldn't have been blamed on Tiffany, it would have been blamed on you, Glenn.
Yeah, I mean, there was
It was one
there
or
was
the other.
times where they were hitting Penny and Tiffany, but
Mhm.
mostly Tiffany,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
Tiffany
mostly
had
Tiffany.
very little. You know what I mean? Like fucking, it's just it's funny when you when you stop and think about it, because at least Tiffany fucking knows the difference. Like fucking, one thing you can say about her, man, she ain't fucking dumb. She ain't fucking dumb, and if you be
No.
straight with her, she'll figure it out. So when I heard right
Mhm.
from the rabbit's fucking mouth that she was going behind my back giving fucking Tiffany shit on me to try to get fucking Tiffany mad at me, that's when I said, fuck this shit. I'll give Tiffany the whole fucking thing that she
Mhm.
doesn't even know exists. So fuck it. I'll give her the whole fucking group. I don't give a fuck. I asked your permission. I said, if she's trying
Yeah,
to give fucking, you know
yeah.
what I mean? And she's
Yeah,
done
because
this
it
now
involves
many,
me.
many times since the fallout. Many times she's been doing some fuck shit behind the scenes, that rabbit.
Yeah, yeah. You asked my permission because I was involved in all that too, and all the information that you forwarded it to her. Yeah, and I gave it. Sure as
Well, it
heck
was a
did.
fucking group between
Yeah.
me, you, and Penny, and then there was a
Mhm.
group between me and Penny, and fucking Penny was going to give stuff that I said out of one of those two
Mhm.
groups to Tiffany and try to get Tiffany fucking mad at me, right?
Yeah.
And I said, fuck that, it ain't ending that way. I gave all of my shit between me and Penny
Mhm.
to Tiffany, and all my shit between me, Penny, and Jayne to Tiffany. I
Well, and
said, fucking,
I'm certain the same would have happened to me too, because then she was mad at me also because I wouldn't take her bullshit anymore, and I wanted out, and so I'm sure that she would have pulled out of that group too because I was in it, like you said,
yeah,
and pulled out stuff on me also, and tried to turn Tiffany against me. I have no doubt. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well, it is
and
what it is. She ain't
yeah.
gonna win in the end. She ain't good. That's what got her in this trouble, was her running around lying all over the place, and it was all
Yeah,
coming straight back to us. And we're like, "Fuck
it was.
this!"
Yep.
And this is just the people we know that she's fucking blabbing shit to, plotting and scheming, saying she's gonna get us. This is just the
Mhm.
people that came back to it. How many other motherfuckers just stayed out of it, or not replied, or just didn't tell us?
They're still
Lots.
hanging in the wings. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, lots. So
yeah.
fuck the rabbit.
So what I'm doing, I'm adding all their friends, right? Because all it's going to take is a few people to accept it, and then I'll have mutual friends with the family, and then I can add them all, and we can start hitting Forrest, because Forrest thinks it's all calmed down now. This is the time. This is when I like to hit them, these people, when they think it's all gone, it's all quiet. So while Kate is raging, this is when we go for Forrest. You always got to wrong foot your people. Let her carry on, because what she's doing is proving that she's a stalker. And we can go to the rehab centre with this information and her parents. So
Whoa.
we'll just keep doing what we're doing. We're hardly doing anything. I've not done anything.
I've not done nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm wiping my hands of it. We can do this.
I think we
Yeah,
we need to hear that a little bit, just a little,
yeah,
rewind that a little bit back.
yeah. Do that. Yeah, we can all do this, but I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. Not me, guys. Nobody look over here. I'm not a troll. I'm looking at Oscar, Lucy. Fucking yeah, I didn't do nothing. Fuck.
It's really frustrating because I'm trying to add her dad and it won't let me. It says you don't know this person. Fucking hell. The add button's there, and the mum hasn't got an add button. So what I'm doing, I'm adding all their friends, right? Because all it's going to take is a few people to accept it, and then I'll have mutual friends with the family, and then I can add them all, and we can start hitting Forrest, because Forrest thinks it's all calmed down now. This is the time. This is when I like to hit them, these people, when they think it's all gone, it's all quiet. So while Kate is raging, this is when we go for Forrest. You always got to wrong foot your people. Let her carry on, because what she's doing is proving that she's a stalker. And we can go to the rehab centre with this.
I'm not telling you what to do, but this is what we need to do. We go one, we go all.
But it wasn't me.
I didn't do nothing. Fuck me. Oh shit. This is crazy.
Information and her parents. So we'll just keep doing what we're doing. We're hardly doing anything. Are we really? I've not done anything. You've only done one video.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
Lost it. 2 videos.
Hey, Glenn,
So
we
all
didn't
she's
do
doing is
anything on
making
this.
herself
Just
look
to be
more
clear.
No, I'm ruled out. She ruled me out.
Yeah, I
Tiffany,
didn't do.
Tiffany,
I
Penny,
didn't do
Penny,
any.
Penny,
I really
Glenda,
didn't.
Glenda, Glenda.
Really didn't.
She's nuts. So
I don't know
there's
whether
two
she
things
did or
going
not.
on. Tracy, either he's really dying and she's fucking gone, or she's fell out with Trollop, or both. Because I would put money on her and Trollop fell out, and I think it's got something to do with this fake cancer lap, because her people were not happy. Now she's been going at Tiffany for years for what Tiffany did, right? Now she's done it, but she's done a double reverse LARP. So she's saying that she did have it in December and she did have it in January. And then she said she did have it and that she didn't have long to live. And then she said it was all a joke. So what? So she's done it as well then? No, she's done it worse. Tiffany said it once. She did loads of streams on it. She's worse. And her subscribers, if she is dying, they'll be mad that she tricked them. And if she's lying, she had fucking Kentucky Crusher in fake tears. And the sad music and everything. That's sick. That is sick of people that read. People need to put. Why is no one talking about this? I'm going to have to do it on OnlyFans. I'm waiting for it to all come back. I've not got all my stuff back. I need to do something, because nobody is talking about the fact that Tracy said she was dying and then said she weren't dying and then disappeared. No one is talking about that.
How come nobody's doing it? I need to do it on the OnlyFans.
Yeah. So she has to do it on the OnlyFans. Yeah.
If nobody's gonna do it, I'll have to fucking do it then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta do it.
Somebody needs to talk about it. I'll go type like Tony and put it on OnlyFans.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Babbitt, you should have called me back, girl.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Really should have.
And that needs to be pointed out. Right. The issue with this is that Nix has infiltrated the UK and the US. And they're two different communities. Now, there's little sub-communities within those communities, as you know, right? Now, you guys didn't even know Jupiter or anything. I've just sent you the link to this. She's like the head, the Tracy of that community.
Wow.
And everyone flocks to Jupiter's.
She's like the Tracy of that community.
She must have a crown too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is there a crown over there at Jupiter?
Yeah.
Man, is there 2 crowns? Is it even possible to get 2 crowns?
Oh, maybe back like in medieval times where there was, different little areas in England. It wasn't all
different part. Well, different part of the pond. Different part of the pond, I guess.
Yeah. That must be it.
I never thought of that. I didn't know there was another crown out there. That's fucking good to know. Good to know. I'm taking notes. See, I didn't hear that the first time.
Now, Jupiter has been doing this for quite a few years. Now, Wendy, another woman who used to be Jupiter's best friend, they fell out. They're friends again now. Moon was best friends with Jupiter and doing panels with her. Now, I used to get on with Jupiter. I never knew her that well, but I said hello to her, whatever, and she gave me a wrench about 5 years ago. Ever since Moon got in with Jupiter, Jupiter's been trolling me. I don't even, for no reason other than Moon told her to.
I didn't even remember a wrench from 5 years ago.
Because I made a truce with Moon.
I mean, when did you say I went into their group?
Gassing them up to go at me.
And now
the way they see it is, well, how come you're okay with Penny breastfeeding a guinea pig? Like, as if I breastfed a fucking guinea pig. it jumped up me and I threw it down and I was telling the story on my channel.
Oh shit!
So that's just me. I'll say,
Man, I
God,
wish
this
we
really
had that
happened
video
to me
still.
today. Like the sort of thing that I just chat with friends with, laughing. It was just fucking funny. It wasn't. It didn't actually touch me. Do you know what I mean?
That's one thing, y'all. I know that bugs her. She let it slip, and she said it twice now already about that video.
Oh,
The guinea pig. We need that video if anybody's got it out there. I think Malibu got it. I don't know why I think she's got it, but I think Malibu probably has the guinea pig video. Whoever got it, keep it running. She hates it. Oh fuck.
He was obviously trying to, and I just thought it was funny. I didn't realise how people were gonna. Everyone makes everything into something sexual on YouTube. It's just so fucking sick. Like, this is just not normal behaviour. There was nothing sexual about it. That's what gets me. Anyway, so I've just flicked back a bit, and I went to the bit after she left, and Jupiter was saying Nix wouldn't be involved with these people, and Nix wouldn't talk about Penny's son. So we need those clips, because then, even if you upload them unlisted.
NSC lady, no, it's not one call. This is, believe it or not, this is 27 voice clips, all screen recorded, and it's 1 hour and 59 minutes of 20. It's only 27 voice notes. We got 1,600 voice notes, so.
And we're waiting through them for you. We're doing the hard work, believe me.
Man, it's insane.
It is. It's like, oh God, here we go. We got to go through some more of these. Okay, are you ready?
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
I need Moon to hear that. Moon believes me, but I need Moon to hear that, and then she will spread it around the groups, and it will get around there, because these lot over here, this is where Nix came from. They don't understand what Nix has done, that Nix has infiltrated all the places that I go. They don't know. Only Moon knows. Moon knows what Nix has done.
I'm dying.
Because Moon didn't even know Malibu or Tracy or any of them. And let's not forget, Nix in the nose, and because she followed me there. It's so fucking... She's so mentally ill, that bitch. Anyway, so...
I said the same thing, Lisa. The fucking temperature's going up over there today.
Oh, wait.
Just remember, I didn't light none of these fires. I just threw a log on them to make sure they don't go out.
When you get to some of these later videos, there the voice notes here. I mean, the string, you're going to be stringing all over the place to follow these lines, because there's some names flying. I mean, for UK people, wow, there's some names flying.
Oh fuck!
So we need them lot to see what Nix is really like, because Nix is coming in here acting all innocent, like, because, you know, I've not done this, I've not done that. So we need the clips of her doing all this stuff. Now we need her talking to Forrest in screenshots, because Forrest had suicide trolled. Forrest is making the channels of Jack. So that is really important that we get that as well, with her talking to Forrest, because they're saying that Nix wouldn't associate with anyone who was going at children. So this is what we need to do. We need to... Nix is worse than Katie. Nix is worse than any of them. Mandy, my cousin, saying to me, how has Nix got into all these channels? How has she infiltrated them? I said, she's been doing it for years. She's been doing this for years, and you're just seeing it on a grander scale. She's been doing it in chats and behind the scenes, and now she's doing panels, so people are seeing her in action. But she's been doing this for years. She's been going, you know, I've got emails from her when she's been emailing people years ago. The things that she says are just bullshit, and she manipulates men. And even some of the good people, some of the good guys are talking to her. Like Taffy, give her a fucking wrench, because she's sweet Taffy.
More wrenches.
See, with these fucking
wrenches.
Filtered to fuck photos. With all these, they're all filtered to fuck. all the makeup on and everything. She's so fucking fake. She's like 50. Anyway, I'm going to carry on catching some of this. What I've got to do is send over all my evidence to the social worker, because the social worker basically said to me, once I've seen all the proof so that what you're saying is true, that you're being trolled, which obviously it is, then anything you say is irrelevant. I haven't done it this week because I've just been so bad.
Stop it. No, you don't have to stop that. You have to stop making me laugh.
Man, well, it's fucking comical. Like, everybody knows that it is. It's like, yep.
Yeah, once I prove that I'm trolled. Okay.
I didn't do nothing.
My leg, and I've just like not been thinking about it. So I've just sent her an email, and I'm like, right, okay, I'm going to start sending stuff over now. So I'll get that all sent over. Then when she comes back next week, I can say to her, you know, this has happened since, and what I'll do, I've clipped that bit then. I've clipped a lot of it, but I got that clip on its own when she said that, because I'd stopped recording. And then I popped back in on the off chance. And you know that Cosmic Kitty Live in there? That's YouTube Streamer News. Jayne knows who that is. That's YouTube Streamer News. He thinks he's untouchable. I wish someone would go in there and say, hello, YouTube Streamer News. I might go in as one of my socks. Because that is not Kitty. It's YouTube Streamer News. He's the one that goes to the police on everybody.
Okay, so here's where we get to YouTube Streamer News. And if you're out there listening, yeah, I said to Penny a while ago that there was something up with you that I didn't know and I didn't like. So I said, I don't know. If I had to choose, I would choose Tyrone D and Vinny Vids. At one point, YouTube Streamer News blocked Shagger and I think Tyrone, and I'm like, I'm sharing them all out. And at the time, I'm thinking, well, if you don't fucking unblock them guys, then fuck, I ain't sharing YouTube Streamer News. And swear to God, I never shared them again. And I mentioned it to Penny behind the scenes. I said, yeah, I don't really care for that YouTube Streamer News guy. I said, I like the other two. I'll keep sharing them, but I don't, something up with him. And I explained it to her. And she's like, oh, okay, whatever. We just left it at that. A month later, she comes running to me like he's the dirtiest motherfucker in town, right? And in this clip, that's what she's telling us, that she thinks that Riff Rats account, is YouTube Streamer News, right? And I left a comment under a channel called Bing Bang Bong or something. It had a StreamYard duck logo. And fucking I left a comment on Riff Rats and said, oh, I like your videos, but I like the ones you make on YouTube Streamer News better, or something better. You should just stay on that channel, upload to there. Something like that, right? I don't remember word for word, and he just laughed and said, yeah, I'm not YouTube Streamer News. But that's the only fucking comment I ever fucking left on to YouTube Streamer News. You know what I mean? I might have poked around in chat here or there, but anything ever happened to YouTube Streamer News ever, I don't know what, but it would have been Penny, not me. I didn't do shit. I did leave a comment on Riff Rats to say, I think he might be YouTube Streamer News.
Oh, this is hilarious what's happening in chat. Did you see? Every time she says wrench, you have to take a drink.
Oh, God, you'd be on the damn floor.
Wouldn't you?
You gotta see the shit she causes with wrenches, though, isn't it crazy?
Oh, it is, really, because everything is related to a wrench. Like, I would say, well, I started following this channel, 5 years ago or 2 years ago. I wouldn't say, well, I got a wrench in this channel 5 years ago. It's just like, that's odd to me, very odd. And I'm sorry, Tiffany, I read where too up here that you said you didn't realize how much she was doing on that Facebook stuff, and because you didn't know any of it, and that you would have been blamed for it, and you would have been. It's sad.
Well, I'm sure that fucking Penny, during the last 10 months, Penny and Tiffany talk. So, I mean, I'm sure that Penny told her some things. You know what I'm saying? I know that.
Right.
Fucking, but she wouldn't have told everything that she told us. There's no fucking way. There's shit in here that's gonna blow Tiffany's mind, guaranteed.
Yeah,
and the shit at these times, Tiffany was part of being blamed for a lot of this shit. It wasn't all. They were blaming Penny and Tiffany sometimes, but mostly Tiffany. She didn't do shit.
No, no, she really wasn't doing shit.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. And the whole thing with me having a wrench over at Tiffany's, I asked Penny, I said, can you just ask? Because that was when Trollop was saying that I was working with Tiffany. This is way back, right? This is my other channel. And I
Mhm.
said to fucking Penny, I said, can you ask Tiffany if she could just give me a fucking wrench? Because I was over there all the time, but I didn't have a wrench. I said, could you give me a wrench for even 5 minutes? I just want to get a screenshot from my community tab to fucking piss Trollop off. And
Mhm.
I didn't even need to fucking put a screenshot. The fucking he had me already on his fucking channel already, so he was already meant. They were already running with it that I was wrenched in Tiffany's, and she never took the wrench back. But I only wanted it for 5 minutes just to say fucking let me bug Trollop with it.
Yeah.
I
have no,
used the wrench tactic too.
right. I have no doubt, Tiffany, that she didn't tell you this. I'm not surprised. Yeah, but she was doing
Yeah,
that in
there's
the
lots of
background,
shit.
making fake accounts to dump a bunch of
Well,
junk
you
about
remember the
Forrest.
Facebook shit? Remember that Facebook shit with
Yeah,
Forrest?
yeah.
And I brung up one night, Forrest came in my chat and he pissed me off. And I said something like his father in law or something like that, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
already knew what the fuck was going on. Remember, she got all fucking choked at me in the chat. She was
Oh,
pissed that
she
I
was
fucking
pissed
said
as
that.
hell.
And she's
Yeah,
like, he's going to do damage control. And she said something about me blabbing my mouth. He just
yeah,
keeps
yeah.
blabbing.
Running your mouth. Yeah.
And I remember you stayed out of it that night, but I was
Mm-hmm.
ready for war that night. You remember my voice note? I still have it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember everything I said, but that chat belongs to you. You do whatever the fuck you want down there. I said, but up here on this panel,
Yeah,
nobody controls what the fuck comes out my mouth. I said, fucking some days I ain't responsible for what comes out my fucking mouth. I
yeah.
said, unless you want to get up on panel with me 50-50, you got no say on this panel. I said, you got the
Mm-hmm.
chat. That's all you get.
Yeah.
She didn't like that either, did she?
Oh,
Oh, she was mad.
she
She
was.
shut her mouth. She shut her mouth that night because she fucking knew. She knew that night I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't fucking around. Don't you tell me what the fuck I can say and what I can't say. I'll let you run my chat, no problem. I don't give a fuck about that. But you never tell me what the fuck I can and can't say or shouldn't have said. You go fuck yourself.
No, this was a complete Facebook uh, account that she was making up. That she was dumping a bunch of bad things or crap things or old things about Forrest and things Forrest has done on it. And she was trying to get Forrest's girlfriend's family to befriend her on there so then she could start dumping all this stuff so that they would see information about Forrest. That's
Yeah,
what
but
that
she
was,
was spending
Tiffany.
like fucking 3 months doing it. Literally, like it goes
It was
back in
more
the
than
chat
3
three
months.
fucking months.
Yeah, it was more, even more than that. And then you know, can you find this for me? Can you find that for me? You know, and
Yeah,
then she was so,
I admit she got a lot of those videos that she was going to put on her Facebook off of
yeah,
my channel.
yeah, and then she was supposed to build, you know, finish building up this account and befriend these people, and it was like she just was stalling on it. She, you know, and she couldn't get to it, and when you know it was said, well, do you need some help with it? She got offended. She got
Yeah,
offended.
well, she got offended that I fucking spoke out on my fucking live stream, and then
Hmm.
she thought like I fucking, like I blew the chance for her to do it. Well, fuck, I don't even know if you're doing it. This was like 3 months ago. I gave you the fucking shit if you wanted it, and fucking, it's 3 months later. I mentioned something about his father-in-law, and she loses her fucking mind.
Right,
Like,
and
what
the
the
whole thing
fuck?
from,
Meanwhile, she's posting his girlfriend over there on fucking OnlyFans. So
yeah.
what the fuck? Who cares?
And the whole thing from start to finish was her idea to begin with. It was her to follow through with, but she was asking for help. And then when she wasn't getting put out there, it's like, well, how much help could you need? Do you need extra help? She got offended by that. It was
That's what I said.
unbelievable.
If you needed fucking help, why
Hmm.
didn't you fucking ask? Well, if it was
Yeah.
priority, why didn't you ask? How did I blow it tonight by fucking talking about it? Because if it was priority from 3 months ago, why didn't you ask? TT6 would have helped. And then fuck, she
Hmm.
got all mad.
Oh, shit.
Don't compare TT6 an actual troll group to us. We're a parody. I'm like, oh shit, we're a
Oh,
parody.
and that pissed me off no end. I didn't know we were a parody group. You know what the
Well,
fuck?
she
You
was the
know,
only fucking parody in the group.
she really was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was the only
Oh,
parody.
all right,
No,
let's
they were
fucking
gonna
keep.
post Force. They were Tiffany. maybe I'll have to send you an email later.
She set up a Facebook and uploaded some videos to her page, and then her plan was to go add all his family.
Right.
And then when they come and see, they would see her page, and it would be filled with Forrest videos.
Right. So she was trying to befriend Forrest's girlfriend's family, so that then all this stuff could be dumped onto them, so they could see how Forrest.
Oh,
was.
and the dad, the dad to the kids. She was trying to get a hold of the dad too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I didn't fucking barely do anything, really. Honestly,
No.
not compared to her. Not compared to her. And I'm the troll. I'm the one who says I'm the troll. Okay.
Right.
So she's not a troll. She rescues rabbits and does paranormal and fucking plays with Lucy.
Right. And that was really her baby with the Forrest and the Facebook thing from start to finish. It really was. And it never was finished.
Dude, she worked on that shit for fucking 3 months and nothing even happened. And then I went live and fucking said it to Forrest about fucking your father-in-law or something in chat just to let him know, because I knew his father-in-law was the same name as my name. And I just wanted to let him know that. He was fucking running his mouth one night in my chat. He came in fucking hooting and hollering. So I was like, oh, you want to fucking play? All right. Then I said that. Next thing you know, he was putting out 3 videos, but I wasn't the only fan. So like I fucking told these fucking idiots, I couldn't, at the time, all I could say was, I'm not the only fans, because I had no control over that account. I don't know what the fuck she's pushing on there or what. Some of that shit was UK shit I didn't even understand.
Right. And at the same time, that OnlyFans, which she's running, she's friends with Forrest and is having conversations with him. So go figure.
I don't know. Something strange in the neighborhood.
I'm not a
and
cult
he gives
member either.
statements on everybody, and then he gets people arrested. It's him. I know who it is. The police told me that it's him. So, and he's the one that was putting my address out last week, and he's under a cosmic kitty sock. Haven't I always said that? Dr. Jayne West is a character in Baby Jayne. Baby Jayne is what Katie uses. If you look at the avatar that Katie used to use, that's the same picture. Dr. Jayne West is one of Katie's accounts. I've always said it. As soon as I seen it, I got a feeling. You know, sometimes, right, I get these
Oh, yeah, by the way, we got an update on Dr. Jayne West. We already know it was fucking figured out that it was Katie. And now the account is over at Penny's. And now that baby Dr. Jayne West account has my main account, this account, blocked. So Jayne messages me today and says, yeah, that account's over there, the first one in there. I'm like, I don't see it. I sent a screenshot, an empty screenshot. She sends a screenshot with Jayne West. So somehow we accused Jayne West of being Katie, Baby Jayne, and fucking all of a sudden I'm blocked. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
I mean, this is really good, because then she goes on to say in here that, you know, it's time to block her. So I go in there and I block her in one of Penny's accounts, turn around, she's brought back by Penny. And it, you know, and the whole thing is it's Dr. Jayne West, which is weird, because then she spells Jane, Jayne, which is not a typical spelling of it. So anyway, I'm sure it's Katie, but I didn't know.
I'm sure it is.
You're blocked.
Well, it's got me blocked now, so it's funny. I never had a word with that account, and I'm blocked. That's interesting.
I'll probably be blocked tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah, I just gave up the secret. I'm babbling.
Things happening. I don't know why they happen, and I don't normally listen to them, but on this occasion I did. As soon as I seen that account, I said, Katie. It appeared just before I walked away from Katie, but things were getting really, really difficult, and I seen her coming in, and she were lovely at first. She were too nice. She were really, really nice, and I thought, you're too nice. And then something just told me, I've never given her a wrench. Everybody else has always had one in the end. She's been on my channel for a year now, over a year. She's never had a wrench, because I've never, ever trusted her. And then the last few months, when Katie was going hard at me, she never came in. And then she's just started making the odd comment. It's her. Yeah, thank you, Jayne. I'll check them out. Yeah, there's a lot of these foreigners are coming in from the shorts. But yeah, I'll have a look. Thank you. That alt girl, she came in last year when I covered the Nick and the Bully stuff. There's quite a few crime people that come in. I want to get. They keep asking me to do some more true crime, so I need to do that as well. I am working on videos. It's just, it's just too much at the moment.
I'm gonna blab again. I'm in a blabbing mood.
Okay.
I'm gonna say something again. I don't care. I gotta say it because it's weird. I never even mentioned it to you before, but
Okay.
I do find it weird because you've been a mod to my channel for how long? Managing mod, like since the get go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so shit goes down all the time in my chat, and now someone will get blocked or someone will say something. Now, if somebody was to come in there right now and fucking leave, death threats or something like that, or chatted about someone's fucking kid or something, they'd be immediately ejected or dropped to docs, or they would be immediately ejected. One of these mods would grab that, but they would screenshot that, right? We're always recording to be able to go back, but. When she used to say that Jayne is the best moderator, you really were the best moderator, because people don't realize with the rabbit, and I'm going to say this because I've never seen this any other time in my life of all the chats and behind scenes that I've been at. One thing I noticed in the last 10 months, Jayne is the best fucking moderator that I've ever seen. And when I tell you why, you'll be like, fuck. But it's really bullshit tactics, because I don't really think it means anything, because Penny undersides her own fucking mods. But Jayne, after every show, would come in that back chat and dump a shitload of links. And what I mean by that is anybody brand new that ever came to Penny Bunny's channel that Jayne never seen before, Jayne would be told by Penny to copy that link. Every fucking link. If there was 20 new people at the end of the show, before that fucking show would process, Jayne would drop all the fucking links and say, these are the 20 people. And then Penny would go check them out, or whatever the fuck that she would do. Remember that? That's like top-notch security. Like that's like fucking presidential security. What the fuck do you need that kind of security if you're not a troll and all you do is rescue rabbits? There's something more. She's up to something more when you're training your mods, shit like that, that it's just kind of useless. I can't imagine telling all y'all, if anybody new comes in here, go check their channel fucking after the show. Send me the links to their channels. Fucking a pile of bullshit. When you underside your mods anyway, what's the fucking difference? Go fucking chase your own fucking links.
No, thank you. Thank you for saying that. That's kind of you.
I just never seen that style before. I mean, that's weird. That's fucked up. Like it's like she's in the mafia or something.
Yeah, it is. But I did work hard over there. I really did. It was.
It's a lot of work for you to be that mod. There's no fucking doubt about it. I didn't do shit as a mod. I just sat pretty with Blue. That was it with me. I just lit up Blue. I didn't fucking do shit. One time I blocked Brian, but other than that, you did everything. All I did was try to fuck you up because I knew you were busy, so I'd troll you. But honestly, I never seen any kind of fucking security like that. Like, that's crazy. That your responsibilities as a mod was not the same as my responsibilities as a mod.
Yeah, I did a lot of researching and doing things for her on her channel, just her channel, not even this, TT4 thing, just her channel. Yeah. So thank you. I brought a tear to my eye. I really did. Thank you, Glen.
Oh, I thought I'm going to be in trouble for telling all that. I know you did.
Thank you.
But yeah, I just fucking wanted to say that because I never seen that before, ever. Like, even TT6, we don't do that. I mean, I record the chat, sure, but I'm just saying, fucking, she wants everything. Like why is that? Like, why do you need to go investigate these new people, these 20 new people? Why is it so important? Like, it doesn't make no fucking sense.
She wants to make sure that she's subbed to everybody that comes in.
Yeah, my ass.
I mean, yeah.
My ass. It's for more than that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Can't really concentrate on anything, but shorts are just easier. But I know I need to start doing some videos. I am working on them. Anyway, thank you again, Jayne and Glen, for looking after the channel. Appreciate it. And Jack came out, which is why I filmed the sky. Because I said to Jack before I went live, I went, Jack, do you want to come out? And he goes, no. I says, do you want to play with the dog? And he says, no, I wasn't going to do it live. And then he says, I don't want to come out. I says, I'll do a quick stream then. Then he goes, I want to come out now. I was like, for fuck's sake, kids, you don't. I'm fucking dying watching Shagger. People
She's high on this one.
Yeah.
People don't get him. Most people will be like, what the fuck? But I think he's fucking hilarious. He's literally now saying that Veli, this druggy guy whose kids were taken off him because of all the drugs, but I get on with Veli, he's funny. Veli's, his house is that dirty, right? In the middle of winter, when it was freezing cold. You can't blame it on the weather. There was all these flies in his house, and he was live streaming. And a fly walked over his webcam. And it was so funny. A fucking fly. He went walking over, and they said, even the flies are trying to get away. Even the flies are trying to get away. I'm fucking dying. And the way he sung that song and said, Veli will be at your funeral with the flies. It's just so funny. Anyway, you need to listen to the song. And he's saying that Veli's trolling people to kill themselves. They're not. He's not. And I put in his read the comment. I put I like Veli as well.
She's fine.
And then Veli's put. I don't remember this because I know people think I'm being serious. When I reply to Shagger, every time I reply to Shagger, I'm not being serious. But people think I am. It's like when he made a video saying he was losing his disability money and he had all these illnesses and he was dying and they're taking his car away. And then obviously people believed it. I didn't. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know. And he was like, it's okay. And people were going to me, it's not real. I'm like, I know it's not. But people just don't get it, you know. Anyway.
Man of Dust out there in chat. I don't know if he knows who I am, but I remember Man of Dust very well. That guy used to go by the name of Vitali. Do you know him, Jayne?
I know Vitali. Yep, sure
yeah.
do.
You know how Vitali knows me, but he doesn't. He doesn't know me, but he knows me. I used to run the channel Tony Mirando Insult Generator way back when. And that's when I ran into Vitali. He helped me one time.
Yeah,
he helped me one time.
I remember Vitali from Agents. Hi, Vitali.
Yeah, I stuck up for Vitali's mom from Tony, and he would remember that. I know that because I was the only one who spoke out. He didn't know I was in that account. He didn't know me at all, but I remember him at that point. I remember him. Tony was fucking horrible to the Man of Dust.
Yeah, it's bad.
But I'm the bad troll according to everybody, I guess. I don't know.
I just find that really funny. That's a great song. I said it should be Christmas #1, that. I've got to go. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I'll be back at some point, but he can't be on camera. But at the moment, I don't even want him in the background talking. What else was I going to say? But yeah, the things that they were saying was just horrible, like really nasty, like. And she was like, "This is just stupid." And I can see that none of this is true, and I can see that you're normal parents, and that I've got no issues with the home. She looked at his room. I said, "It's tiny." I said, "This house isn't big enough, but that's where they put us because of my back and that. Got to be in a bungalow." So she's going to try and get the extension built, which is what we've been trying to get for years. So she went, "I'll put in for funding. I'll do it as part of your needs assessment, and I'll say that he needs extra room, a sensory room where he can go and play with his toys and stuff. Because at the moment he can't play with his toys. His room is too small. So hopefully we'll be getting a room out of it as well. So it'll be worth it in that sense. But it's causing a lot of stress, as you can imagine." But I said, "I don't have anything to worry about." And she said, "Just no, you just don't. There's literally nothing at all. They've just got to make sure that I'm putting everything in place for them to just leave me alone. Don't engage, don't interact." She said at first, "I'm going to ring that number back because I left a phone number, but it was anonymous. This calling," and I said, "Just don't, please don't, because by calling them back, you're giving them attention, you're giving them oxygen. When you call back and say, 'I'm social services, can you give me some more information?' They're going to see that as a win. I said, you need to not feed back to them. Don't go back to them. Don't give them any feedback.
Mm.
Don't talk to them. I don't want you to do that. So I hope she doesn't. But I said, she says, how can people on the internet even know, like, what, know all this stuff? They've never even seen him. I said, exactly. So, anyway, I need to go. But anyway, I'm going to go back to sleep because I'm really tired. But I'll speak to you later. I don't know, I was going to say I'm just really tired. I'm in so much pain. I've taken a lot of painkillers, so I'll speak to you later. That's still right. She used to be obsessed when I first talking to Malibu.
Did anybody catch that? Because you were laughing. We knew. We thought about not playing that clip because it was really boring and nothing interesting was going to happen. And we were just talking and we're ready to scrap it. And Glen goes, plays in like the last 5 seconds. I was like, oh shit, we can't scrap that one.
I know.
She
didn't just take a little bit. She took a whole load of it.
Yeah,
a whole load of painkillers.
Has to leave because she's got to take a load of painkillers. You need to replay that if you can.
Left a phone number, but it was anonymous. This calling, and I said, just don't, please don't. Because by calling them back, you're giving them attention, you're giving them oxygen. You know, when you call back and say, I'm social services, can you give me some more information? They're going to see that as a win. I said, you need to not feed back to them. Don't go back to them. Don't give them any feedback. Don't talk to them. I don't want you to do that. So I hope she doesn't. But I said, she says, how can people on the internet even know, like, what, know all this stuff? They've never even seen him. I said, exactly. So, anyway, I need to go. But anyway, I'm going to go back to sleep because I'm really tired. But I'll speak to you later. I don't know, I was going to say I'm just really tired. I'm in so much pain. I've taken a load of painkillers, so speak to you later.
She don't know what she's saying.
That's still right. She used to be obsessed. When I first got talking to Malibu, her and Malibu never got on. And she's obsessed with Dan Williams. She's obsessed, still's in love with Dan Williams, right? And she's obsessed with him and Tag. And she used to be up at Agent's ass, up Katie's ass, and up my ass. But she's not all there. I don't know if she's Nick's or I don't know, but she's not all there. So anyway, she's obsessed with, she hates Aaron Cox with a passion, right? She absolutely hates Aaron, which is fine. I never liked Aaron anyway. And then she was in Agents once, and I was in there modding. And a few weeks before that, she got caught shit stirring because I was in Urban Disciple stream just saying hello. That was it. And she went into Agents and said, I see that Penny's in a next door, because at the time, Agent and Urban were feuding.
Jane.
What?
Somebody's in chat wondering if Penny had a Pixie account. I don't remember a Pixie account. Do you?
No, I don't either. Mm-mm.
No. Are you watching chat?
Yeah, I am. I just.
Okay. I was just, because I seen that name Pixie. I'm like, I don't remember that. No,
the damn thing is I can't figure out how to type in chat, or I go in there and type something. But yeah.
Oh, you're in StreamYard.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the stream. I'm in chat. No. I'm watching the chat.
Okay.
But
you should be able to type.
It says join chat, and then it says something about connect a comment, connect your YouTube account to join the live chat.
Fuck, I don't know.
I know, that's why I left it be.
But yeah, I never heard of a Pixie account. But I do have a list somewhere of her accounts. Maybe it's just doesn't ring a bell. I don't know. But I do have a list of her accounts that you can see. She was giving Jayne a tutorial of how to make a YouTube account while screen recording. And you know how if I click my avatar to fucking open up my account to switch accounts, it'll pull up a list of accounts, as far as you can scroll anyway. Well, it shows all Penny's accounts. I don't remember a Pixie account though.
No, I don't either. Penny's really good at
but there's Tony. I got the Clips account. I remember all her rabbit channels. The OnlyFans is there. Fucking a few others that I don't recognize. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
but I don't.
I used to
No, no.
What's that? No, I
I
don't
said that
recognize it
doesn't ring
either.
a bell. No.
No.
pop into Urbans. I'm not a massive fan, but sometimes I'd pop in and just say hello and go again. And she was shit stirring, so I pulled her up about it. I sent her an email privately. I said, "Don't shit stir about me." And she sent one back saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. And you're amazing, and I respect you for coming to me privately and all this shit." And I was like, right, okay, you know, it's done now. It's in the past. And then I was in Agents one night. She was in there, and Aaron Cox came in. And at the time, I didn't even get on with him anyway. It wasn't a case of I was defending Aaron Cox, but she kept on going on and on and on, tagging him, and then timing me out, tagging him, timing me out. And she took over the whole chat. That's what she does. And I said, look.
Hey, Man of Dust, she forgets all the time she was on panel with fucking Tony. And if you remember, who was that girl? Emily? Emily, I think it was. Tony used to say 1, 2, 3, look away. He was fucking trolling her for Penny. And that's in one of these voice clips somewhere. That's in one of these voice clips. I remember that. And the shit she did to Steve. And yeah, she wasn't the greatest on fucking Tony's. I can tell you that much. She really wasn't the greatest. Like, and I documented Tony, so I saved fucking everything. You know what I mean? I saved everything on that motherfucker. So yeah, she was not no fucking angel at Tony's. That's for fucking sure. I don't know who found who, but man, did they ever kick it for a while? Like 6 months. They did some fucking wild shit. I remember. I was there. But it's whatever, man. It's fucking, it'll either fucking surface or it won't, you know. That's what it is. It's how much people want to take shit and run with it. That's what it boils down to. I won't spend my fucking life on the rabbit. I already know what I know now for sure. 100. It's up to other people to make their decisions. That's all I can say. And most people were here anyway. Most people they heard it all anyway. A lot of people heard it all anyway. A lot of people might be shocked at this rabbit shit, but there's a lot of people out there that ain't. The only difference between this and all the others is they think she's a troll. I know she's a troll, and she tells you she's a troll. So at least I gave you that. I don't know. But she's definitely dirty.
And this whole thing, you keep bringing up pics, big balls. We don't know. I've never heard the name mentioned or connected to her. I've never even heard the name before.
No, you can ask questions. Max is just fucking sniffing his ass out there, but people can ask questions. If I know, I'll tell you. If I don't know, I don't know. As simple as that.
It says she was always trolling with this account just a few months ago, so they're tying it into Penny.
Listen, what we have on Penny, guaranteed she didn't tell us all.
Right. No.
You know what I mean?
We did not. Yeah, we don't, but we were saying we don't know about it. You know, you may know about it, but we don't know about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of shit Penny probably did behind the scenes that never told us. You know what I mean? That's for sure. That's for fucking sure.
Very obvious. Very obvious.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guarantee you all that there's stuff that we're going to put out there that you all never knew. And if you did know, you probably didn't have proof of, and now you will. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything in this fucking chat log and all this shit, if I did something, I'll own it. But the things that were going around the other day, I ain't got no part of that, neither does Jayne, and we don't know any of that shit. So that's not in our transcript. We got the whole Telegram transcript, so rip. Downloaded, so that shit's not in there that I've ever seen.
Right, and that's what I've been with the big balls. This guy, or whatever. Yeah, we don't know about it.
Well, it's probably people from fucking the UK that they don't want to be fucking known because they'll get fucking in shit for being here or whatever. So it's whatever. Let them fucking. That's why I say, just because they're a brand new account or got no content, it might be just someone that wants to fucking ask something quick.
Yeah. Because we don't really know all this in the UK community, and there's going to be coming up here a couple of voice clips that is from Moon, and she's going to rattle off, like 20 names and connect. And back and forth. So, stay.
Oh, I'm calling that the ammo clip, the ammo trade deal.
Yeah,
that's what that was.
Actually
Moon gave fucking Penny ammo on someone, and Penny gave ammo to Moon on someone, and it was a big deal for a fucking, what was it, a police report or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Well, yeah, because Moon says in it, thanks for the ammo, Penny, and I'll get that report done for you. Because she was going to do a police report about trolls, going after Jack, so that, Penny could turn that into the police department, which I don't
Yeah.
think transpired. Moon never did that. But the whole thing is, Moon says, thanks for the ammo, Penny. We don't know what that means at all. That was the first time, in fact, when we listened to it last night, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, back up. What did she just say? Because we didn't catch
Yeah.
it this time. No, never did.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
CEO says meeting in 30 minutes. Well, this still got 45 minutes left, so you're
Jeez.
gonna have to wait. It's fucking crazy. This is still 45 minutes left, and that's if I can keep Jayne from stopping interrupting. I
Oh,
doubt it.
yeah, it's me.
It's Jane's fault.
Quit
It's
trolling
all
me,
Jane's
Glen.
fault. That's why I was late and everything.
Yeah.
Being a bit obsessive here, Can you just calm it down a bit? And she just lost it. And ever since that day, she's been trolling me. That was like 2 years ago. She's nuts. Never accused her of stalking my child. But she used to, every single time she's in a stream, she brings up my son, and she's just done it again. Kid. So one day I said to her, can you stop bringing up my child, please? Like, you're obsessed. And then she's now going around saying that I accused her of stalking my child. No, I didn't. I says, can you stop bringing him up? And yet here she is again, bringing him up.
She's talking about
nuts.
Silentium.
And then she's been caught
yeah.
talking to Malibu, and she was at Gone Mad account as well. In the end,
Oh, Gone Mad. That was I was accused of that.
Going all the groups, obsessing, saying to tag block Penny. Sorry, not to tag, to get your missus to block Penny, and even they got sick of it, and they've known her for years, and they threw her out as well. Even Tag made a video saying, I've been watching for a while now, and I've never seen Penny mention you, so why do you keep talking about her all the time? In the end, Tag blocked her. Got over it all. She's just obsessed. It's like, I think she's just insanely jealous. Because no one likes her, and I don't know. She's apparently an alcoholic. I don't know if she's the same person as that Nicola, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going back to sleep now. Speak to you later. Thing is, right, she used to do this, and then, you're right, Gizmo, what's the matter? Mama, what's wrong? What's wrong? Back in a minute, okay? He's staring at me, tilting his head. Jack's been in the kitchen and gets something, and he's like, why hasn't Jack got me anything, Mummy? Hang on a minute, Mo. So what she used to do is, I know how she works, everything about her, because she's been stalking me for 6 years. Everything she does, she infiltrated Tony's, she infiltrated the UFO community in 2019, she infiltrated the truther community, she followed me around because my subscriber list used to be public. So that's how she used to follow me around. She used to see who I was subscribed to, and then whenever they went live, she would go into the stream, and then she would find me that way. That's why it's always private since about 4 years ago. But because she got in with the original channels, she's then literally hopped across to every single community. She's everywhere, and she clones people. It's probably her cloning you, because that Moon, that Teddy, she started off trolling me in 2018 with her, and then she said she felt bad for me because Nix was obsessed, and Moon became a friend for a year, and then Moon went back to trolling me again with her. And now she's fell out with her again. So I know Moon ain't my friend, but I'm being civil with her because it winds up Nix. Because Nix said that she's never got over the fact that that Moon was my friend, even though we're not friends anymore. Nix was constantly gassing Moon up. Moon was going at me all the time, putting out my address, everything, because Nix was gassing her up. Now that Nix and hers fell out, Moon's left me alone. That's just your proof that Nix, like with Tracy weren't bothering me for a long time. And Nix kept going into Moon saying, we need to get Tracy gassed up. We need to get Tracy going at Penny. And she was going, well, Tracy's just not that bothered about Penny, and we need to change that. So then Moon went on to Tracy's
Fuck. And that C lady, she's cracking me up in chat.
Why?
She's saying she don't want to Google that. I don't want to Google it either. Oh fuck. Oh god, I gotta stop reading.
This was last year to get Tracy really gassed up, and then that's why Nix has latched on to Tracy to gas her up, and this is why I think something's happened as well, because Tracy's not streaming, and if Nix and Tracy fell out, remember Nix only knows Yaxley because of me. They reckon they know each other in real life, but they never realised they did. That's bullshit. Right. Nix knows Tony. Every single person you are seeing her talk to now. Me. Malibu.
That's why with Tracy and them, when they were first started playing fucking bra shit against me, I was thinking in my mind, how come Nixie over in that group doesn't say shit about bra because she knows? Because fucking 3.5 years ago, I've got streams of Brian's where I could put fucking Captain Stinker straight in those chats. And why didn't she tell Tracy the fucking shit on Brian? You know what I mean? She knew about Brian. It wasn't no surprise to her.
All of the UK community.
I didn't know Nix Lou was Captain Stinker. When I figured that out, I remembered Captain Stinker from way back, fucking the Tony days. I've got fucking screenshots and I've got shit where she's in over at Brian's too. What's true? So it's just a mystery to me why, you know what I mean? Why did that ghost channel expose Brian, but fucking Nixie didn't? You know what I mean? So the ghost channel told Tracy about Brian, like, yeah, he's a fucking weirdo, blah, blah, blah. He went at fucking Dacone or whatever reason it was. Tracy ended up getting rid of fucking Brian. But in the same sense, everything that the ghost knew, Nixie knew too. Right?
Good point. Good point.
Wonder why Nixie never went to Tracy one time and said, "Hey, you know that guy's contact you're playing against Glen? Well, he's a weirdo." She already knew the stuff, so it's kind of weird to me. I didn't know she was Captain Stinker. When I put that piece together, I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, because that's some old what she was before. Yeah.
Yeah.
You, Tony, Katie, Tiffany, all of them. Every single person I met first, she followed me and infiltrated them. And then every single time, if I have a bad word with anybody, it can be the slightest thing, she runs there and says that she has to warn them about me. Like, look at when you were trolling me. She was straight over to your channel, weren't she? This is what she does. So she'll go to that Gary now. This is how she recruits people. So she used to love Game Over and she used to troll Dacone because I was his friend. As soon as I fucked Dacone off and I made friends with Game Over, she then started talking bad about Game Over. I've never seen anything like it. She hates Katie. And you know what? She's never liked Tiffany because Yaxley. And
that's the funny thing. Nixie now defends Dacone as Nixie, but when she was Captain Stinker, hell no. Hell no. You know what I mean? Hell no.
Yeah.
And I can prove that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the funny shit. I don't know. These people are strange as fuck.
Even when me and Tiffany weren't getting on, Nix wanted to go at Tiffany, but she couldn't because of Yaxley. Even though me and Tiff, like, when I first met Tiffany, we weren't getting on, and then Yaxley was my friend. And then as soon as Nix and Yaxley got together and I started talking to Tiffany, she wanted to use Tiffany to troll me, but then me and Tiffany made friends. So then Yaxley got her to troll Tiffany. And for a while, Nix actually trolled Tiffany as much as me. Tiffany will confirm this. She was obsessed with Tiffany. She was following her everywhere. In soccer accounts, she was like constantly everywhere talking about Tiffany. That was for Yaxley to impress him. But let's just say, for example, if me and Tiffany fell out tomorrow, Nix would drop Yaxley and run to Tiffany to try and get dirt on me and to use it against me. Nix doesn't actually like anybody. She pretends to. She doesn't. She would love it if me and Tiffany fell out. She says she hates Tiffany, but she said she hated Katie. She said Katie was vile. And now she's all over Katie. I've never known anyone like it. She's severely psychotic. And when
I know somebody like it.
I've only heard her a couple of times, and not for a very long time.
No
She's
kidding.
completely erratic. She's clearly on coke. You can hear it. You can hear it, and she's like,
She's on
constantly
coke.
going. She's
Did you hear that?
coked up. She reckons she's a gypsy. Well, gypsies don't.
See, Nixie is a troll. I even said that. She's a troll, but she's not like a fucking boss, right? She's an annoyance. She's like me. Like she does the shit to Penny that I do to like Bri. When he gets 20 new subscribers, I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna drop them a fucking playlist of like 300 videos and say "C'est la vie." You know what I mean? And that Nixie's an annoyance like that. She ain't a boss. Penny's a boss. She's organized. She's trying to be anyway. She's fucking definitely not organized, but she's trying to be, and she's all over the place. And fucking Nixie, to me, I just don't like her because of the bra shit and all that. It just, I don't ever have to explain my reasons. I just don't like her. That's not. I'll never hate bond with her for Penny because I don't like her. You know what I mean? Like back when I was 3 Can Keep a Secret, I let her be on my channel and comment whatever. Who cares? And I did take her side over Malibu's because Nixie didn't even fucking go in the chat and fucking yap about Malibu that time that Yaxley was calling out Malibu. She's just like, what the fuck's going on? And she got implicated just because she was in that chat. So that's why I stuck up for Nixie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
That was the only reason. And Yaxley's like, I got the screenshot that you trust Nixie. No, I didn't say. I said, I ain't running off with Yaxley. I'm supporting Nixie because that was the whole reason. I still have the stream, the chat and all, that Yaxley when he called out Malibu.
Okay.
And Malibu immediately went at Captain Stinka, Nixie, and said, fucking, you were in that chat, blah, blah, blah. But she didn't say anything. It wasn't like she went in there and talked all shit about Malibu. And then Malibu went raging, live streaming about it all. And fucking Nixie didn't say shit. She just like, I'm here wondering what's going on. Like, fucking. So, I don't know. Nixie is an annoying troll, though. I totally can admit that. She is an annoyance. Like, she's like me. She's a fucking annoyance. She's all up in your face. When she's trolling you, she's all up in you. That's like, I know that much.
And she
but
needs
Penny, Penny will do fuck shit behind the scenes to Nixie, and Nixie won't know. You know what I mean? So they're two different fucking trolls. Whether you get I like trolls. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like wishy-washy motherfuckers like Penny. I like people like Tiffany who do shit and own it. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's the kind of trolls I like. I don't that you're not ashamed of what you did. Your dad did it. Fuck it. What are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Penny, she's the opposite. She hides. She goes into fucking panic mode and hides when the shit hits the fan. She's over there today talking about fucking Hunter Biden, for fuck's sakes, to try to take her mind off this.
You don't pay any taxes. I've paid taxes. I've paid my taxes. And the way that it works in this country, I don't know about in Canada, if you pay your taxes in, you get support when you're signed off sick. It's got nothing, it's irrelevant whether it's not the same support as if you've never worked. That's a different type. So my one is totally different, and it's not what they're saying it is. It's the one where you've worked. So she's never been paid taxes. She had a failed business called Nicole's Closet. I'm going to try and find the details for it, but
Nixie's failed business.
I'm going to try and find it all because apparently the business failed. I still think she's paid. I think she's 77 Brigade. I've said it from day one. She's online 24/7. She's in there day and night. She's on panels all night. She's now started doing her own streams. That's took her 6 years to do that. Only because she's recruited enough of an army. Because she's constantly recruiting an army. That's all she does is recruit an army against me. And she's mad because Moon defended Israel and she hates Israel. And at the end of the day, that's why she hates me, because I was moderating for a Jewish guy back in 2018, and he used to walk around London at all the protests, because there's always protests in London, protesting about all sorts of stuff. And he used to go around, he was half Jewish, with a Jewish flag, and he used to go up to all the Palestinians, because even in 2018 they were all protesting in London. They do it every single day. And he would go up to them and he'd be like waving the Union flag and he'd be waving the Israel flag. And I used to mod for him, and I didn't really know much about YouTube. I just started going in there because I was watching the streams, and I used to say hello, and then he just gave me a moderator wrench. I didn't even know what the fuck it was back then. This is before I even did my own stream. I didn't know anything about it. And she used to come in trolling him and being really anti-Semitic. So one day I timed her out. And then that was it. She just said, "You've timed me out, you evil fucking da 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 da." And I was like, "Yeah, well, you know, you're being racist." And anyway, she got blocked on a different stream, and she blamed me. And it wasn't me. I wasn't a moderator on that stream at that time. And I said it wasn't me. And then she just wouldn't stop, and she just went everywhere, all over the UK community, saying I was blocking her, and she was emailing all the channels. And then in the end, I just left the UK Patriot community. I walked away. I've only just recently gone back in there. I used to know a lot of them years and years ago. I walked away. It was making me ill. So I went in my own streams, and I went and watched UFO stuff, because I'm into like UFO paranormal. Before the Curious Bunny channel, she turned up there as well. So then I did my Curious Bunny channel and did my own streams over there as well, because I could block her on my own streams. But what she'd do is she'd go into a stream and she'd start trying to gas me up, and it used to work so that I would defend myself. And then she would turn it and play victim and say she's being bullied by me. So I've learned to completely ignore her. And the more you ignore her, the more erratic she becomes and the more insane she looks. And that's why I don't respond to her at all. But yeah, everyone she knows is down to me. Every single person on YouTube. She's absolutely insane.
So we've already confirmed that Penny started TT4, Troll Team 4, but she's not a troll, but she started Troll Team 4. Okay, she invented that. The logo TT4, she made that logo.
Yes.
All right. So basically, all I did was put TT4 on the fucking map and promote TT4. But the whole time, she claims she's not a troll, but she made her own troll group. This troll group, this is her group, in her words, made Troll Team 4 accounts. And I also, when we get into text, her fucking wanting to join TT6, but she's not a troll, but she wanted to join TT6.
And that she actually never
in text, I said something like, "We're looking at your application," or something like that. I said something like, "Fuck, am I glad I didn't fucking bring her to the round table."
Yeah, she was doing that privately to you, wasn't she? Because I don't think that was a group. No.
No, I think it is in group.
Oh, really?
We'll find it anyway. When we go through text, we'll find it.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
Yeah, we got it all.
We'll find it.
So,
Yeah. Everything.
Do you think we need to take a break?
Had enough of it.
Stop?
Fuck it. Let's just let it run. There's only fucking 15 minutes left. Let it run.
Okay.
Her off. And Moon dared to defend Israel, and she does not allow anyone defending Israel. Oh yeah, and Shona, looking at your message, Shona was in tags as well, wasn't she? Going off at Malibu. I'm thinking that her and Sam have fell out. Well, apparently, according to Grey Cat, Sam, he is at Riff Rats. I just know it is. Everyone knows it. Did you go in there and comment? Because I seen a comment yesterday saying, "Why have you changed your channel?" Anyway, apparently he's deleted his channel. That's what I've been told anyway. Don't know how true it is, I haven't looked. And he's deleted his Discord server and he's gone dark. But that is him. Because it's the same fucking software, and that Riff Rats appeared when Sam went quiet, and all he's doing is clipping, and he knows that makes him popular. And if you look at Riff Rats community tab, that is 1,000,000% Sam, because he's asking for feedback, and he's saying how he's achieved these subscribers. No trolls do that. You look at any of Tyrone, Vinny Vids, any trolls, they don't do shit like that. He does that. It's him and Shona, or him or Shona, but I think it's him. But yeah, it's definitely him, which is why I don't like I sub to him, but I always dislike all of his videos because that winds him up. And apparently everyone knows it's him now. But he's denying it, saying it's not him. And he was going to you, no, it's not me, brother. Yes, it is. Yes, it is you, you fucking idiot. Anyway, I've been ranting now for 10 minutes because I'm tired and I'm going to have a nap because my leg's hurting so much. I'll take a picture in a bit. It is so bad. It hurts so much.
Oh, get more pictures.
Bruise has
Like
got
pictures.
to the other side now. It's going down my leg.
You're gonna have to play one
It's
of those
like,
someday.
what the fuck is going on here? 11 minutes that was. Do you know what, right? No lie. I don't know if you know this, but I met Al online. I met Al on Facebook. Not a dating Facebook. This was before all the
Stop
dating.
it.
Remember that Zeus gift before that? This was in 2011. I met Al, right? The very end of 2010, early 2011. We were both both really into Japanese cars, still are. And I joined this group of this. Have you ever heard of Santa Pod? Well, if you haven't, it's a big like racetrack in England. And I was going to Jap show, which is just Japanese stuff, and he was going. I didn't know him, and I joined this like Facebook group talking about the cars, and he joined the Facebook group, and I didn't really know anybody in this group, but apparently it was his mate that run this group. But I wouldn't have known that, and he just seen me in there like just saying hello to people. And then apparently he messaged this guy whose group it was his mate, and said, she's a bit of a foxy, isn't she? Do you know her? And he went, no, she's just joined the group. This is what I've been found out after. And anyway, Al added me as a friend on Facebook. And I messaged him and said, I don't know you. I've still got all the old messages. It's crazy. I said, I don't know you. I don't usually accept friends requests from people that I don't know. Who are you? Are you such and such his friend? And he was like, no, I'm in that group. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I accepted his friend request. And then we just started messaging. And then we swapped phone numbers and we started talking. But we live like 2.5 hours away. And that's how I met Al. It's crazy. And then within a couple of weeks, he drove down to meet me. And we literally, we just fell straight in love. And within 2 months, I'd put my house up for sale because I'd already split up with my ex-husband, but we were still married and I was still living in the same house with him, but we had separate beds. Within 2 months, I put my house up for sale. I'd literally walked out of my job, took my 2 bunnies that I had at the time. I was 30 at the time, and just drove off and went to live with Al up here and never went back. And I got a job within 2 weeks up here and never went back. Divorce came through, married Al in 2012, just married him, and then we had Jack in 2014. So it can work online, but we weren't looking. I wasn't interested in a bloke. I said I'll never get married again. He'd just gone for a messy breakup. So we wasn't looking, but that just proves that it can happen. You know, like people say internet stuff never works out. Well, ours did. But we had interest, you see. We used to go to car shows. We used to take Jack to car shows all the time when he was a baby. We just stopped because of the COVID shit, and then the car's not in the right condition now. But we used to take Jack several times a year to show the cars.
So they must got cars put away.
Well, she told me, she sent me a text about a car because she wondered, because I have some, breathing medical problems, and so she's on disability. I'm not on disability. She is on disability though, and she was saying, well, yeah, because here, if you take a little less of your disability, you get a new car every 3 years. And it's like, well, I don't care whether you're on a disability or whatever, program you might be here in the United States. You don't get a free car, let alone every 3 years. So.
Yeah, but no, she's talking about a Japanese car, that they like Japanese cars and go to a car show, but the car ain't ready, so they must have a car.
Well, yeah. There was something wrong with the car that they were having at the time, and they were waiting.
I see.
Yeah,
The
they
car
were waiting.
wasn't ready to go there. I see what you mean. I'm thinking they
Yeah.
had a car, like a sports car in this
Oh,
car
no.
show or something.
Yeah, no.
All right, gotcha. All right.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm going to go and lie down because I'm in a lot of pain. But yeah, I'll speak to you later. Guys, listen to this, yeah? I'm talking to Ron. It's on the D-Lo. Nobody knows. Nobody, just me, you, and, well, this line is good. She's going to spill. She She went on a stream the other night. I didn't know this because I don't watch them. And she said she was going to give a statement to the police.
Do you hear all those fucking notifications going off?
Yes, I do.
That was earlier when I was recording this. Fucking everybody was. I told everybody to be quiet. I'm recording. Next thing you know, you got fucking UK trolling my chat, and everybody's going fucking wild, man. They're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" I was trying to keep it on the down low, but that's where all them fucking dings came through. That's why I had to censor this.
Was Nix and that crew that did that to Jack. And she, I'm just talking. I left her a long voice note about Malibu. Everything I'm saying, I don't give a shit if it goes public. I'm fully aware I don't trust this bitch, right? She put my fucking address out, and I've even said that too. I've left her a voice note saying you put my address out. So I'm getting everything out there, but yeah, she said she's going to do a statement to the police and everything. But I've said come on to Telegram, so we're going to talk on here instead. But I'm going outside now. I'm going to do a live stream with the dog.
Oh, probably have as much hassle with holding this button down.
Okay, this is Moon.
Oh, it does work, the slide up thing.
And it's better sound than it was.
Yeah, it's fairly quiet, but she drops a ton of names.
And on and bad behaviour. But I do tend to move away from anything that crosses a line, and there was a lot of lines getting crossed. I know that I was just dragged in as, somebody else that's got a problem with Penny, and it's somebody else on board. I don't do the gang thing, and I'm not that invested. I'm certainly not that invested in Poxy YouTube. I'm hardly on there, and when I do go, I don't do live streams anymore, other than live streaming my game. So I don't know whether people, they get the ump with that though, don't they? So they're all having a bloody meltdown because they're thinking, she don't like me anymore. And it's not even that. I just can't be bothered. These people are arguing 24/7, and every day it'll be somebody else on the hit list. And then eventually you are on the hit list, which is what has happened now, because I didn't want to go in Bleeding Hearts channel anymore because of the lines they were crossing. When you find out that they've got Telegram groups with people's families, including children, and then they're knocking around with Brian Hurl, and
there's some weird shit right here with the website and shit.
Yes, it is.
Child. I'm studying enough of it all. They're disgusting people. So now I'm on the end of it, but do I care? No. Quite used to these people. Her and Esau. No one likes them. So, even when you want to walk away. But no, with the other lot, when the thing come up about Jack's picture, I'm thinking, well, one of you did it. Whatever one. I even said, I think it was in Easy.
Brian Hurl, not Brian Hill.
Who was on the panel, because I said, well, they're saying that you did that. And obviously she's going to deny it. I said, look, at the end of the day, one of you did it. Someone did it from that group. And you sat back. Even I got the blame. And I don't like that. I'm not having that. But I said, all these people who are getting the blame, but that is so disgusting. And I hadn't even seen the picture. I just was told what it was. So I said, one of you did it. So basically, you can all fuck off. I don't want to know. I won't go across lines. But, report to social services and DSS and, and it was was the one who was doing that the most, like goading people to do that. I mean, I'd certainly absolutely swear to God I never ever did that. And when she came back this time, she disappeared for ages, wouldn't she? When she came back this time, you know.
Okay, that's her walking away from her phone. This is bad sound quality, but I put it inside a box to record this today and up the fucking volume a bit. But she's got her phone on lock with the speaker on, and she's literally, I think she's walking around the fucking room while making this voice note. That's why it's so low. But she says some crazy shit in here. There's a crazy fucking groups that they got all these kids' pictures in there, and these guys were in there. Like it's fucking.
Yeah.
You know, Jayne, of all the groups that the rabbit fucking dropped you in, she even dropped you with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met you, was through the rabbit. You know what I mean?
Yes, it was.
Thank fucking God she didn't put you in none of these fucking groups, man, because
I would
fucking
have
hell.
I would
Yeah,
have
you know
just
what I
run
mean?
away. Yeah, I would not have stayed. No way.
Yeah, like
And if
we
there's
don't
any
even
way
know.
I
We
could
only
have,
know these two voice clips of what about this fucking group thing, because
yeah.
we have no idea. Other than that, we really don't know any
Yeah,
idea of
because
what
if
the
that
fuck.
would have
But
happened, I would have not only jumped, I would have reported anything I possibly
yeah,
could.
half
Yeah.
of these fucking names
Yeah.
that they mention in here, me and Jayne don't even know. So Penny dropped these voice notes in our group and said she wanted them in a safe spot in case if they came down. That's what it's going to say in the transcript. That's why she dropped them here. In case if Moon deletes these, she wanted a copy and she dropped them in our group.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what the fuck they mean or what it is, but it's kind of crazy that there's groups out
But
there filled
yeah,
with
but for some
children's
reason it
pictures.
was important that she wanted to put them over for what she thought was safekeeping. I'm
Yeah,
sure she had folders, so I don't know why she didn't put it in her own, but whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's all about using my channel, which is what people do. Use someone's channel to go at people. And that's what they do. They all wanted to come on. Lisa came on, and Nick's Lou came on, and Teresa's tippy tapping in the side chat. They were all at it. And in the end, I just thought, just believe it. I don't carry weight around for years. Can't be asked, Penny. Better things to do. So I'm having a normal conversation, like Jupiter would be up there, and we're talking about the price of eggs or whatever. And there they were in the side chat, penny, 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 penny. And in the end, I said, look, stop coming in here talking about Penny, because I'm sick of it. You know, if you've got the ump with her, go to her channel. But don't keep coming in here talking about Penny. And Nick's Lou carried on. And she came in one day and Jupiter was on the panel. And I spoke to Jupiter and said, look, I'm sick of all this in my side chat, going at Penny all the time. That isn't what my channel is for. And I said, to be honest, all these people are as bad as each other. I told her about the picture. So Nick's had come in side chat and Jupiter said, yeah, we're not talking about Penny in here anymore. So you need to go and do that elsewhere. And Nick's disappeared. And when she came back this time, she jumped on Mr. Unknown's. I was on his. She jumped on there to have a go at Jupiter and tell Jupiter that she is bossy and that she comes on my panel telling me what to do, telling the side chat what the can't do, blah, blah, blah. And that was all because she'd said, like, we're not doing that over here. We don't care about Penny or what you think of her, you know. So that's when you know they've got the ump. But she made it look like she was sort of backing me up and Jupiter was the wrong person. but Jupiter was only saying what I had said. But then, as it turns out, Nick's had.
Nixie will make a big fucking deal in chat when she don't get her own way, like she did the other day on Tracy's with Tier 5. A big fucking deal. That's how Nixie is, man. She tries to run the chat like the rabbit. They do have that in common.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking rights, man. Total chaos. Like I said, I could do a fucking live stream about Katie and fucking go on and on about age 19, all this fucking shit for 2 fucking hours, man. And I wouldn't get a reaction out of them. Fucking 2 hours later, Penny would come in my comment section, leave a fucking comment, and fucking next thing you know, Katie's set right up. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking, it's crazy what these, like what? I could go live for 2 hours, not get a reaction. She leave one comment 2 hours later and fucking all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah.
That's happened.
On to Ghosts. She started turning up everywhere. She'd gone to Ghosts and Ghost Speaker's Corner. Horrible little man. And of course, it was all the anti-Semitism because they're Muslims. The majority on there are Muslims, so she was loving it. And it's and my friend Yaxley and my sister will come on, and you know they know all about Zionism, and I thought, ugh, not all this shit again. So she arranged with Ghost to go on his panel and do her anti-Semitic rants. Somehow it ended up with Ghost getting Bleeding Heart to do it. And I said to Bleeding Heart, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Because, look, Bleeding Heart has got a lot of trolls and haters. People hate her. I get why now, but at the time, you know, I said people will be waiting to strike your channel for hate speech and anti-Semitism. So she's like, oh, thank you for letting me know. I didn't think of that. I said, well, she arranged it with Ghost. I said, he's being a bit sneaky, isn't he? Why isn't he doing it on his channel? So Bleeding put a thing out saying, look, I'm going to have to cancel Nick's. I'm sorry, but I've got family issues. Nick's went absolutely ballistic at Bleeding. I've got my friend coming over. We've had this arranged for 2 days, and you can't just back out at the last minute. She was going like a lunatic. And I said to Bleeding, see what she's like, you know? So in the meantime, she's been told that Irish had come in and said, Moon, can you let Nick know that it's going to take place on Ghosts? And I said, no, I can't, not in touch with her. I weren't in touch with her. So I said the email that she put out ages ago don't work. So no one could get a message to her. But eventually, because she's having a wig out, she got told that no, it is still going ahead. It's just that it will be on Ghosts. So of course she felt like an idiot. There she is, screaming and having a tantrum. So she does it on Ghosts. But I said, I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch. I'm not interested. It's not my thing. Teresa said she's not going to watch. And Easy, because his dad was Jewish, he said he's not going to watch. And he said to her, so are you a lefty or are you alt-right? And she went ballistic at him. She ain't left him alone since. And then, of course, she's going at me. But she made an absolute idiot of herself. She starts telling the Muslims on the panel that there's too many Muslims in England. So she's then got into a row with them. She stormed off the panel, sat in the side chat, calling them childish, immature, and all the names under the sun. She goes back on the panel, has another rant, leaves again. So I thought, well, I'm glad I didn't watch. So then she rocks up in bleedings going mental about me. Backstabbing her, two-faced, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? You arranged this and then you didn't even watch. I said, I didn't arrange it. Yes, you did. No. And the women in the side chat, they were saying, no, Moon didn't arrange that. That was Ghost and Bleeding. And because she was wrong, she couldn't cope. Because she can never be wrong. So she then starts using Irish Flame, Tina Collard, Stevie, because they were saying, Lo, you've got it wrong. But she wouldn't have it. You know, I didn't arrange nothing. And because I said I weren't going to watch it. But, I mean, what is that? I don't have to watch nothing. And she ain't stopped ever since. And it's lies. Well, it's not lies because it's all on a live stream. It's probably all still there because Ghost don't take his streams down. So, yeah, she made a tit of herself. And then Irish Flame said, well, now you know that you've got it wrong. Why are you still going at Moon? And she said, oh, I'll tell you another time. And then it was, she went and spoke to my worst enemy 3 years ago. I'm like, what? Everyone was like, what? Yeah.
She spoke to my worst enemy. She spoke to my stalker. Same thing.
She went and spoke to Penny knowing that she was my worst enemy and that ain't a friend. And I thought, hang on a minute, you was never my friend. That's something that people just say. You know, yeah, that's me, mate. I never spoke to her.
Tiff, she says she's still talking. This is 27 of Penny's voice clips, and it's 1 hour and 59 minutes. 27 voice clips, 1 hour and 59 minutes. 27 voice clips, Tiff. I got 1,600.
Never spoke to her, other than on a panel. But I'm like, but you've been speaking to me the last 3 years, and you have never said that you still got a bit of an issue. Not a word. But now, because you've made yourself look a tit, you're using that as an excuse, you know. And so, yeah, that's that. That's that in a nutshell. And yeah, she's still going at it. She's still going easy. We're all slags. We're all whores. We're all everything else. She went to all my enemies and Bleeding's enemies. It's what makes me laugh with Bleeding.
I'm glad y'all can hear this good and loud and clear now, because there's about to be an ammunition fucking deal going on right about now. Big ammunition deal. Penny's giving this girl something to fucking write a police report. This girl's giving Penny something. The big deal going on right here. This is they're not friends, they're frenemies or whatever she says, and fucking this is the big deal about to happen.
Slag us off, you know. Then you got Esau back, you know, quite like Nix. Then you got Bleeding all jealous because she don't like it if Esau likes women. But now she's inviting Nix back. Oh, come back, Nix. You're welcome on any time. Because she thinks it gets to me, but it doesn't, because I'm not invested in any of it. I don't care where Nix goes, as long as she leaves me alone. But she was doing live streams, slagging me off. She was jumping on panels, getting all involved. She tried to jump on Luke's. He told her to get stuffed. But she'd gone round all the others, slagging me off. Of course, they were all me haters, so it's and you're like, grow up, you know, all of you, grow up, absolutely grow up. So yeah, that's about it. There's not even loads to tell because I don't watch her. You know, she come in Mr. Unknown's last night gobbing off because I'd said, I'll do a statement for Penny. So she is livid. about that. Absolutely livid, and I just think it's hilarious. So she was saying, as if you could get any lower. So she ain't got a spanner, I have. So I let her comment twice, and I thought, no, you're not going to sit there abusing me. And I booted her. But Mr. Unknown likes all the women. And of course, she'd been on his panel with her sister's picture. So, yeah, 15 minutes to tell like 3 months of drama. Yeah, that's why Jupiter was saying to me that Teresa was a troll. She said, should I swear, Moon, that Teresa's trolling me? She said, it doesn't matter what I'm talking about. She's done it. I said, yeah, I know, you've noticed. She's done it, got the T-shirt, been there, and it's been worse than anyone else. If you've got an illness, she's had it. If you're dying, she's got it. But, you know, I don't know. She does the butter wouldn't melt in the mouth thing. You know, oh, she's so wonderful. Oh, she was stalked for years, but she never told anyone. She took them to court. It took her 2 years. She stayed offline. Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, as time goes on, you're like, no. And, yeah, that's what Jupiter said, that she's a troll. But she ended up modding Teresa up because Jupiter basically wanted to do everything I was doing, but at the same time wanted to sit there and try and run my channel and give me orders. So yeah, that didn't end well. But I was just getting, and I mean hordes of screenshots when I gave them my WhatsApp. Penny, 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 but every fucking day. And I got the ump with them. You know, it's one thing having a chat, but when they expect you to join their gang, I don't do that. And it just don't interest me. To just constantly be, hurting people, being spiteful to people, and being obsessed with people. And I ended up blocking her on WhatsApp, and I got a new number, and then she was saying, oh, I need to get through to you, so I ended up penny, 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 penny. And I said to her, look, and get in touch with Yaxley. It's okay to give him your number. And I said, no, it isn't. If you go to this website, it's Yaxley's, and there's everything about Penny on there. You can play this, you can do that. And I said to her, listen, what do you want me to do? Just troll Penny with you, because I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm not doing it. And I just ended up getting the proper ump, and that's when I got pissed off. They just, whenever I went live, there they were. And I said, no talking about Penny in here. I've had enough. And they were still doing it. And that's when Jupiter said to Nix that night, we don't do Penny stuff in here. And that's why Nix jumped on to have a moan about Jupiter telling me what to do and taking over my channel. Because she said, you know, you jumped on and you told Moon that she couldn't talk about this and that. And what she meant was, couldn't talk about Penny. You know, basically she was sent away with a tail between her legs. But yeah, she ended up Jupiter's backside anyway. But yeah, what a hoo-ha. But yeah, I just do little bits and pieces. And at least I got some ammo anyway. But thank you for that. But yeah, we'll get it sorted, Penny. It's got to end at some point. She is such a narcissist, though. She can't admit that she was wrong. So you just have to show people. But believe me, a lot of people see her for what she is. To turn up at Luke's, what a cheek. But yeah, he was having none of that. But of course the others did, because they could sit and slag me off, and I just thought, oh, crack on with it. You know, I don't have to live with these people. I don't even know these people. But yeah, we'll see what happens though. I'm going to go and I've got to sort a load of stuff in the garden, and it's now dark out there, so I'll see how I get on. But thank you for the chat. Keep your chin up, and yeah, we're just I might need to go and make an account. It means I've got to make an email, doesn't it? Which is a pain in the bum. But yeah, I'll just turn up and drop something. Sodder. Anyway, if you'd have heard the way she was going on, it was like a mad woman, an absolute mad woman. And she spoke to Penny, my worst enemy, 3 years ago. You're like, but you spoke to me since then, and you've never said a word. But of course, she's got a bleeding heart covering for her now, because they all hate Israel. Yuck. But yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Keep your chin up.
Remember last
Boom.
Is that it?
Still awake?
No, I was going to say, was I snoring?
No. Fuck, that's drivel, man. But to the people in the UK, that's gold. Yeah.
I hope so, because it was painful.
Yeah, I hear you. I fucking hear you. Man,
Yeah.
that is drivel.
It is. I wanted to thank you real quick for saying such a lovely compliment, paying me such a lovely compliment about being a good mod, for Penny, because I really miss the people over there. I do. It's a shame.
I guarantee you that they miss you, and I'll guarantee you that some of those people, the real people that aren't fucking stupid, will wake up and come and find you. They know where you're at.
Yeah, that's thank you. I do miss those people, and I know you were making friends with some of them too. They were just friendly people. Yeah.
I gotta admit, they were a friendly bunch. I always got a warm welcome over there. Those were my two shows that I went to. Was Penny's morning show, and I'm always at Tiffany's. You know what I mean? Those are the two chats that I mostly go. I fucking feel the most welcomed in anyway. So I hang out there. I like watching.
Yeah.
And even those morning streams, honestly, I didn't fucking mind them really, because you never know what really was gonna happen. Fucking.
Oh yeah, they weren't bad at all. They were laid back.
Yeah, they weren't planned. You know what I mean? The rest of the shit's all pre-planned, all that Lucy Go shit and all that. But the morning streams, anything could happen. A bird could shit in her head. She could trip and fall. Jack could hit her in the head with the ball. Anything could happen.
Right. Yeah, they were fun. So anyway, but well, you've got a meeting to go to, don't you?
I think she might have went to bed.
Screw it.
Who knows? It's been fucking 4 hours, 3.5 hours. You said we were going to get this done quicker. See how that goes? That's why you can only do so much at a time.
I know, because I said when we were doing this last night, I said, can we cut the show to 2 hours? Because the other one went kind of long.
We could definitely play some, skip the next, load up our next fucking version of voice clips, and then we could definitely start playing some text.
Get together anyway and text would be fine. Yeah, skip it around a little bit.
I'd actually like to. I've had a few people tonight come running in here under sock accounts, and maybe people do got some questions like right now that we can fucking answer. You know what I mean? Maybe they do. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe we could. Well, here's a lot of maybes here. Tomorrow we could even come on, and there might be some questions, and we could do a little bit of text, or a little bit something different than just the voice notes.
Yeah, her voice notes are drivel, but some of it needs to be heard. I mean, it's fucking.
It does. There's still more.
That's her. She did nothing. She's not a troll. Fucking everything else, and she's not getting away with her lies. The shit she's trying to spread right now today.
Right. Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
We can figure it out. I guess we'll have
Yeah.
to.
All right. You want to fucking shut her down?
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for
Yeah.
staying if you stayed this long. We really
Uh,
appreciate it.
and the ones on the rerun, I'm sure that, and people, whoever watches this, if you're fucking, eerie on sharing it or downloading it or clipping a part out of it, I ain't flagging nobody for none of this shit. Okay. So fucking feel free to use it however you want, even if you use it against me. I don't give a fuck. It's voice clips. It's not like I created anything or my artwork or any of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So fucking whoever's out there and wants to take anything, take it and play it however the fuck you like. I don't really give a fuck.
Exactly.
You care, Jayne?
No,
You
I don't
care?
care. No,
I don't care.
I
either.
don't
I don't
care.
care. See, it's anonymous. We're all good. We don't give a fuck.
And right now,
All
I
right,
really
y'all.
don't care. I'm tired.
You just want to go out and have a fucking smoke, don't you?
You damn right I do.
All right, let's end with the fucking theme and get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Later, folks. Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah. Once again, it's sound in this motherfucker. I dedicate this to my nigga 50. You know what I'm talking about. That's right. Bad boy killers. That's how we do it on our side. Any of you niggas from New York that wanna bring it, but we ain't singing, we bringing drama. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. We gonna kill all you motherfuckers. Now when I came out, I told you it was just about business, and everybody had to open their mouth with a motherfucker opinion. Well, this how we gonna do this. Fuck Mobb Deep, fuck Biggie, fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And if you wanna be down with Bad Boys, then fuck you too. Chino XL, fuck you too. All you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers can't be us or see us. We motherfucking Thug Life Riders, West Side.